Mm.
All they sun in the red.
Peace, kings. Peace, queens. Peace, pod squad. Peace, new viewers. Peace to everybody, man. Hopefully, everybody is doing well. Please like as you come in, wipe your feet as you come in, like the video, please. It helps us out tremendously. Please share the video if this resonates with you in any way, or if you have a good
Share,
time with
share,
us
like.
this evening. Um, Yeah, man, welcome everybody. This is You Didn't Ask Us, but the
But
Podnas React. It's the show where we react and give our opinions that nobody asked us for to random topics, videos, just random things that's going on the internet, and even sometimes our own stuff. Um, Definitely want to shout out to all of the pod squad, man. We were looking at analytics today as we were on meeting, and the support is unreal. Our little modest goals that we set for ourselves as a podcast group, y'all have helped us tremendously just surpass them, and we definitely see paths to continued growth. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, and as always, man, I am Tiz, one third of the partners, and I'm along with
the other third partners, the Padawan here, and we are along with.
extra dramatic pause. Um, but Face is coming. Not
Face is
exactly
coming.
sure, but y'all know how Face do. He'll swoop down from the rafters like Sting at any moment. Um,
Face is
but
coming.
basically, yeah, man. couple of housekeeping announcements. We definitely got an interview coming up. Not this week on this week's pod, but the very next one. We got an interview with a new guy coming up, so we'll be dropping some promo materials and stuff around that. Please, 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 please support Faces of VentureArtTradeClothing.com. That's where you can get all the official partners merch and his original designs. And tonight's show is super special, guys. It's rare that we get people to actually join us up on our panel and actually come in and give perspectives outside of just ours. And we're super dope to have this one, especially. We have a Dr. Queen in the building. One of our A1 day ones. Always show support. And just a real dope woman. Has dope perspectives on some of everything. And she wanted to talk to us about one of our favorite topics that we did recently. As y'all know, we've been having a lot of conversations around hip hop on the pod. And a few weeks ago, we wanted to kind of just start nailing down some set criteria so that as we have these conversations on albums, on who's better, who's on the Mount Rushmore, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, we got some set criteria that we could kind of judge them by so that me, Pat, and Face, and the Pod Squad, as we have these conversations, we all kind of have a shared criteria to go from. And our guest tonight, Dr. Nikki Proctor Walden, definitely commented on that video and offered perspective that we definitely have to have something more quantifiable. We had some good criteria, we thought, but that definitely makes sense because you definitely want something that can give you a metric. So, Dr. Nikki, if you would kind of elaborate on that, and yeah, let's build on that. I thought that was a really dope jumping off point and a topic we love to discuss. Welcome to.
First of all, thank you, and I have to shout out. Can y'all hear me? Okay.
You are loud and clear.
That's what it do. I like being loud and clear. I had to shout out my business partner with Team 32. His name is David Ellis Sr. Out of DC from that great Northeast Groovers band, that great Essence band, that great The Mix band. That they call him 32. So I don't know if y'all know. I don't think y'all know about that number boy and what it do. But yes, that's my business partner. So I'm deep in the culture. So he's in the chat, David Ellis Sr., aka 32.
Peace, King. Welcome, man. Welcome. And salute, man. Always a pleasure to have somebody, that's down with that DMV culture. As Virginia boys, we definitely know our go and love it. Oh, you already know.
He was an original member of Junkyard, so
that's wild.
He's on that
okay, so he a legend already. In my
eyes, absolutely, absolutely, on and off the stage. He's a legend.
Yeah, that's big, man. Salute. Thank you for joining us as well, King. That's all right. So we grace with greatness tonight, y'all. So you know what I'm saying?
Building on our college years with a great soundtrack every time we went out.
I mean that. You definitely helped the soundtrack to a lot of epic evenings. So thank you.
Yeah, we can't say no more than that. Thank you though.
Yes.
Anything else, you'd be incriminating yourself.
Indeed. Yeah. We plead the fifth. The fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So tell me really quick, what HBCU are y'all repping?
So me and my journey, I definitely started off at HU. So my home by the sea is always gonna be, first and foremost in my heart. But I also did attend the wonderful Virginia State University. So go Trojans.
Okay.
And that's pretty much the only 2 HBCUs I went to. My other 2 schools, and the school I actually graduated from finally was actually PWI. So
okay, well, you started on the right track and you finished. What about you?
I finished.
What about you, Pat?
Yeah.
Didn't go to HBCU. Went to ODU. Yeah, I went to ODU because that was just the closest thing to me, pretty much. That was
so you from the Tidewater area?
Yeah, I'm from the Tidewater area.
Okay, well, I know a little something about that.
You better come on, know your VA stuff now.
Listen,
But
I'm internationally known on this microphone.
Hey, okay, we starting off with bars. This gonna be a good evening. Oh yeah, let's go.
flicky flicky ah.
Listen, don't get me started.
Nah,
Um,
this is dope. What's up, Face?
What's happening? What's
Peace,
happening?
King.
hey,
Good to hear
Sting.
you, bro. I told y'all he was gonna swoop down from the Raptors like Sting. I told y'all.
You know,
Well, going back to your original question before I, had to put 32 on display because he's always putting Nikki sitting pretty on display. So I like that.
I love it.
That's my alias in the DMV. Um,
Okay, okay,
yeah, I
Nick
got an
said
alias,
pretty.
damn it.
Respect,
So,
respect.
so one of the things
Hey.
that you all were talking about, and I actually gave a reference. It was the film Something from Nothing. No, The Art of
Mhm.
Rap, Something from Nothing. Ice Cube. No, Ice T goes around interviewing
Mm,
people, and this film was actually done in 2013. It's a little dated, but
yeah,
it's
I
still
remember that.
relevant because he
Absolutely.
actually has, hip hop
Mm,
legends and greats in there. And one of the things that they do is they talk about their writing processes, other people who inspired them, what makes an MC versus a rapper, what makes what are some of the criteria they use, things of that nature. So what I did was I was listening to the podcast and I was like, wait a minute, they're talking about something that I do with my students, and I've been doing with my
Mm.
students for quite some time just to kind of get my students to write, writing and thinking about what it is they're listening to, and for me to kind of see where they are. So I try to give them something, to hook them. And one of the things that I thought about was okay, their ear for hip hop is definitely not, my ear for hip hop. And, I'm deep in hip hop just like I am with go-go culture, etc. Anything that is uniquely black or started in black community, I rock with it heavily.
Right on.
And so I asked them, about the MCs and some of the songs that they listened to. Because this was when I first started this is when that mumble rap was kind of, big. And I was sitting here
Hmm.
struggling,
Hmm.
trying to, just make it to work without, having bad nerves from listening to the radio.
You
You know
sound
what I'm
like
saying? I
Pat with
like my nerves were bad. My nerves were bad. So
that.
oh bad. I was angry every day. So I was asking them, how do y'all hear this? Like, are
Right.
y'all concerned about the music, the lyrics? How what is an MC to you all? First of all, some of them didn't know what an MC was. So that was problematic.
Mm.
So I had to break down, someone who's lyrical, they use words, that people can understand. It's clearly articulated. Sometimes it rhymes, sometimes it doesn't, it has a
mm,
message,
Right.
those kinds of things. And um overwhelmingly my students was like, oh, we don't listen to the lyrics. I said, what in the hell? So they look at
Yeah.
me like,
Yeah.
Dr.
Yeah.
Parker Wallace.
Yeah.
I said, yes, I said it. What in the hell? Yeah. I say, I don't think y'all understand that there is a serious craft and a process that goes along with them being able
Absolutely.
to, create these things that kind of shape my life and what a soundtrack to my life. I said, because when I'm listening to hip hop, I can see that although, I was raised in a Baptist church, Southern Baptist church, that a lot of my upbringing was, from the 5% Nation because that was what Rakim and all these other people were into that I was listening to. And of course, their teachings are embedded in, their lyrics. So
Absolutely.
I
Yeah.
get it.
Yep. Yep.
Now they call that conscious rap, but it was
Right.
something else,
It's just it was just rap that actually made sense.
Absolutely. There was,
Yeah.
the
It had
storyline,
actual narrative. Yeah. Yeah. They
you
had
know,
actual perspective as opposed to kind of just kind of having a more of a stream of consciousness type of thing. It was more of an actual thought out process, and they pieced it together so it had
absolutely. And even with the
a full flow.
videos, even with
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
videos, if you didn't know the words, you understood the concept because the video matched the story.
Yeah. The videos are almost like movies.
mhm.
Absolutely. So it's not like some of these videos are like where they might be talking about robbing and killing or whatever. And I'm not making any judgments because that's a part of our black experience. I can't
Absolutely.
judge someone else's experience because it hasn't been mine.
Right.
But in the video, you'll see everybody popping bottles, and I was like, wait a minute, ain't nobody popping bottles while you robbing it. You're like, where are y'all? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause maybe I want to
We're
go
gonna get
rob and
drunk.
kill
We're gonna
just
get
like
drunk
this.
while we're robbing.
Right. But if it's like this, hey, I need to be here because y'all having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all having a good.
Well,
This
come
is
rob me
lit.
then. That's the party right here.
You know what I'm saying? This is lit. I said, shoot, love the hell with these books. Let me
How
go over
you gonna be
here.
lit? How you gonna be lit getting robbed?
Ace of
I
spades, jack
know.
tens.
Take it
Right.
on my money.
Exactly. I shot up 50 bitches. They were all my baby mamas. This all kind of silly shit. But at any rate, and pardon me for, cursing, but I
You
try to be
good.
professional when we lecturing, but I know we're not children and it's
Doc, you done
after
seen
dark.
our, you done seen our show.
I
It's completely
have.
fine. It's
Man,
not
y'all are
much you gonna
so
say.
dope.
It's not much you
Y'all
gonna
are
say that'll be
so
surprising.
fucking dope. Like y'all are
Oh,
so
thank
dope.
you,
But at any rate, just looking at that, and I said, okay, y'all list, some your top 10 hip hop MCs, etc. They have to be MCs. So after I told them what MC means and this, that, and the third, and they were clear on it. I
Mhm.
started getting these people like Puffy. I said that nigga is not an MC.
Come on, now.
I was
Not
like, I'm
Puffy.
about to throw away the whole class.
He's a producer, but you can't call him an MC now. Come on.
No, he is not.
What is?
I was getting
Oh, he.
people like
Oh,
I was getting people like oh my gosh,
just cause
it's
he from the
so
'90s. just
exactly.
what the hell, yo.
I was like,
Nah.
what in the
Mm-mm.
hell are y'all listening to? Because this is not what you or they would say somebody like Lauryn Hill. Okay, Lauryn Hill, we do know she
Mm-mm.
does rap.
Mm-mm.
However, when I asked them to give me a song where you really think she is like going in, it was always a song where she was singing. I said, well, then that doesn't count,
Oh,
right?
see
It does
so
not
they don't
count.
know about Ready or Not and all
Oh,
that. I guess.
well, they don't know about Blunted. They don't know about none of that
Oh
stuff because they
man,
don't go past whatever,
cause she,
is played on
cause
the
she do got
radio.
some bars.
Oh, absolutely. She's a dope MC, but the songs that they were using as they were
They
talking
didn't really
about
get it.
MCs, it didn't match. I said, okay, we need to back up because I don't want crappy papers from you all because I can't take it. Okay.
Y'all not about to waste my time as I gotta
No,
grade this.
no, exactly. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not trying to turn into an alcoholic just so I can be in the same state of mind you were in when you wrote this shit. I can't do it.
I like
So
Lil Uzi Vert because he got a leather jacket
thank you.
and
Or,
he got spikes.
he's real. And I'll say, real what? What does real
Right,
mean?
right.
That
So,
Real
mindset
so
on his
high.
head is real.
with that disconnect there, I said, okay, we have to come up with some sort of a list by which, because I didn't tell them to rank their top 10. I told them to just give me 10. And I said, and all 10 of these people have to meet all of the same criteria because they're your top.
Mm,
So then I said, so it doesn't matter who you list as number one because number one and number 10 are equal. Okay. Because they all meet the same criteria. So
got
then,
it.
as we're doing that, coming up with that list, someone would say, well, I like the mood. I said, well, what do you mean by the mood? Well, when we doing our little smoking ciphers and whatnot, it's got to be something I could smoke to. I said, what the hell does that mean?
Okay,
Something
so
you could
they like
smoke
the
to.
vibe. They just looking for the vibe.
Right, but you can't quantify a vibe
Right.
when we're talking about
Right.
top
Right. Right. Right.
MCs. Okay?
Yeah.
You got
No,
to
that's
talk.
not.
We're
That's a
talking.
different conversation. A completely
Absolutely.
different
We're
conversation.
talking about when you're talking about MCs, you're talking about bars.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Bars as the
That's the number one
primary.
prerequisite. It starts with the lyrics and builds out.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am.
Exactly.
Yeah, buddy.
Bars. Can I get bars? Well, it was like,
Mm,
well, I mean, we don't listen to the lyrics. I said, again, y'all need to work with me. So I'm growing impatient by the second.
that's it.
Ready to quit. I'm questioning God. Why has he forsaken me?
Better
And put
question
all of
God.
these jackals and hyenas in my
Man, I
class
almost
because
spit
I
my
don't
damn water
speak
out.
jackal. I don't speak jackal or hyena.
Get
And you
me
can't train them. That's why we don't have them as pets.
The
So
nigga, you
the
ain't
anyway,
been
man
better like a
Satan.
candle now.
thank you. So I'm sitting there and I said, okay, let's start with the very, very basics. So we can measure somebody's bars, okay, because we
Okay.
know that there's a time that goes with that. And we
Right.
can talk about someone's cadence or how many words they might get in a bar, or some
Absolutely.
people
How many
who
syllables you can fit? Absolutely.
absolutely.
Yep.
And we can also talk about wordplay, or as you are, I think it was you, Tiz, that said similes, metaphors, punchlines,
Absolutely.
things of that,
Entendres,
double entendres, the
Yeah.
whole nine.
clever
Like,
ways you use an idiom. Yeah.
absolutely.
Absolutely. Yep. Yep.
And
Yep.
in the film, it also talked about this idea of voice. Now, remember, I'm using this to
Mm.
link this into how my students create their voices and how their words can become bars, and things of that nature. And there's a hook, which would be your thesis statement and all of that. So I was real clever on how I hooked them into this is the writing process. And if you look at it in this manner, it doesn't change from here. Same
Right. Right. Right.
thing. Same thing. So you can't just pick up one day and now you are the top 10. I said that's why you get these one hit wonders, or you have these people who are great entertainers, but they don't make any money because they don't write and they're not on the production side of anything. I said, do any of you all know
Absolutely.
what
All that money
liner
comes from
notes
touring.
are?
Yeah.
Exactly. And they was like, well,
I
what are
don't think
liner
they do
notes?
because they don't have CDs no more like that for their generation. Like that's not a big process for them anymore.
They
No,
gotta
it's
tape.
not. And I
They gotta
enjoyed
tap
It's a
on
opening
the.
up
whole.
my
That used to be an
CDs.
experience.
They
Exactly,
gotta
but I
type
enjoyed
on the.
opening up my CDs and seeing who wrote what and who did what and whose voice is this and this, that, and
Absolutely.
the third. Because remember, back in the day, everybody didn't introduce themselves. So when you start talking about voice,
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
can
Yeah. Yeah.
come on a track and I don't care if it's a
That's what.
gang of dudes
Oh, I
on
know who
there.
that is.
How do you know, like who? You know what
Like
I'm
a
saying?
method
Or
man.
does everybody have to introduce themselves because now everybody sounds the same?
I'm little so and so. No. 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 See,
They
Thank
don't
you.
even
I'm little such
introduce
and
themselves.
such.
And let me give you an example of that. One of the examples I gave them was the song "I'm Blessed" that had Big Sean, who is definitely a dope ass MC,
Okay.
and Drake, who I'm really not feeling like that. So the jury's out on
Oh.
Drake for me.
Oof.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm really not feeling Drake like
Okay.
that. Like Drake, I can take it or leave it. Like I don't get excited when he drops something, but let Big Sean drop a project and I'm on it.
I
Um,
got
Okay.
you.
Okay. I can see that.
so when on that song "I'm Blessed," when I first heard it, I didn't know where one began and the other one ended because they sounded the same.
Mm.
Now,
Hmm.
if you go back and
That
listen
happens a
to it,
lot.
it's kind of like that. Way I'm
I don't remember
blessed.
that.
Yeah.
LL Cool J would never come on a track like that. Rakim would never come on a track like that. Hell, Eminem would never come on a track like that, sounding
This
like
is true.
somebody else. So
This is true.
originality and voice, that's something you can quantify because you can look at, okay, even if they're a feature, did they introduce themselves or did you know who it was as soon as they started
Immediately.
spitting?
Yeah. Like a method man. As soon as he come on the track, like it ain't no question who else that
Or
is. Like,
Red Man, Reggie
yep.
Noble stinking ass, something,
Yep.
we already know when
Yep.
he is getting ready to hit that, or
Luda
Tretch with
even.
Naughty by Nature. Exactly.
Yeah.
So another thing is how often are these people being featured? And that type, those are things that we can count. So when I
Absolutely.
wanted to, add into this conversation is that, when you start talking about criteria and then you're listing all these people, it changes up your list if you are trying to make all of these people fit this, and then you're trying to find an example where they're doing all of these things that you're talking about. And that was
Mm.
very difficult for my students to just narrow that down. So we go from 10 to 5 to 3.
Ah.
Okay.
Got it. Got it.
and
So it kind of
and
separates and it makes it like the MCs are
absolutely,
definitely more of an elite tier because not all rappers are going to fit the molds that
absolutely.
it takes to become an MC.
Absolutely. So,
Mhm.
it's just interesting, one, how they hear music. So that you can talk about production, you can talk about how many times they appeared on Billboard, because those are things you can actually count.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
what about before Billboard was what made someone? So Rakim, I'm not sure, he may have a platinum album now, but when he was
Right.
out and touring,
Right.
they weren't concerned about that. It was about the message. It was
Yeah.
about the quality of what it is that they're putting out. It's about the stuff that they're feeding the minds of the people who they are, talking to. And it was about that craft. KRS-One, who's
Oh
still
man,
putting out dope music,
the
is
teacher.
not going to sell out. The philosopher, he's not going to just put out any type of BS.
That is
Indeed,
right.
He
indeed. Peace,
sticks
Queen.
to the lyricism. So it's like, okay, does the music make the rapper, or does the rapper and his lyrics make the music?
Mm, that's that's a chicken and the egg almost, though. I feel like. Well, no, 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 no. I take that back. I take that back. Let me get my neck for that back.
And
Um,
then what? Something else,
the
if I could
rapper
just
has to because the rapper can go a
absolutely,
cappella. The beat can't go without the rapper and still do some. Like you can't have an empty beat,
absolutely,
but you can have a rapper with no beat and still slap and make a whole song. Like a beat
absolutely,
without a rapper, just an instrumental. But
exactly.
you can
Just
have
like,
a
because
rapper do
remember
an
how
acapella
simple the
song and it
beats were.
go somewhere.
But
Yeah,
remember how simple the beats were? Like, listen at Run DMC. But you also have to look at the type of dance we were doing at that time. Everybody was pop
yeah,
locking. So the
yeah,
music matched the dance that was out. So it's like
yeah.
nowadays, everybody looks like they're withdrawing from drugs, as they're dancing. So the music sounds just like that, and anything will work. You don't even need the lyrics.
It makes
And
me
to
sad
me,
too because we
that's
used to
not
dance.
hip hop.
Nah.
That's
Hip
some
hop was
pop.
made from dancing. It literally came from the break beat of songs when people wanted to get their groove on. So like
Well, that's one of the core
you can't
elements
have
of,
it in
of hip
there.
hop
You have to
is
have it.
b-boying, breakdancing.
Exactly.
So now it's not about, it's like, okay, if your song don't have this crazy dance to go with it, then you're not hot, and then you're not hip hop. But it's like, okay, so how is it that we have taken something that was about, talking about despair of the black experience, or hey, we're living in despair, and hey, this is what's going on, and if y'all don't do something about it, we're gonna start wilding out. How do we move from that to now we don't care,
Peace
and
Queen.
it's whatever? Yes,
That's
Jesus
real.
wept, VSMD on the side. Yes, Jesus wept. He's weeping on my students too. So,
Playing, de-
so go ahead.
I
Go ahead.
playing devil's advocate.
Sure.
Yes.
So it all depends on the person. See, me, I'm definitely the hip hop head. Like
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
pretty much, like this. All I want to hear is bars mostly. I just had a
Yeah.
conversation with Tiz about this about
Yep.
not too
I'm
long
definitely the
ago.
most progressive one, and Pat is definitely the boom bap. I want to hear straight bars. I don't want to hear none of that weird, the
I'm
singing stuff.
I'm I'm
Yeah.
I'm getting there progressively, somewhat,
Mm-hmm.
and but what helped me to get there is that I realized that, all right, first of all, there's people that listen to hip hop, and there's people that just listen to stuff. A
Mm.
lot of people that's listening to hip hop now are people that just listen to stuff. The people that used to listen to rap back then are the people that just listen to straight up hip hop right now or whatever. The people that just listen to R&B and all that other stuff
Right.
that was going off back then, now
Mm-hmm.
them and the children that they had pretty much are the same people. They just that everything is rap now. So that being that everything is rap now and is reaching out to different people, the industry is forming rap into something they can package to give out to these random people that wouldn't normally listen to boom bap rap anyway, pretty much. So now it's kind of like,
Hence Georgia, Florida line.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh Lord. But
Groups
then
like
you
that.
who
can't say that those people are a part of hip hop culture. These are people
No,
who are just kind
no,
of, and I wouldn't even call them connoisseurs. But these students actually do think that they are hip hop. And I said, you're not hip hop if the lyrics don't matter in anything that you listen to.
I would say you can be
that's
part
the
of hip
issue.
hop culture, but not be listening to hip hop music. I think that you can't confuse
How?
it. Well,
Cause
see, this is what I think that there's a hip hop culture. Like I can't remember the interview, but I heard like KRS kind of explain it. Like hip hop culture is everything. So like you may be a person that's a big into tagging, but you may not necessarily
assessment.
do one of the other ones. You may not be into b-boying. So it's like you can be a part of the culture because the culture encompasses how you dress, how you talk, how you walk, how you interact with the world around you, the lens you view the world from, and still not necessarily you could be part of the hip hop culture, but listen to rap music, which is different than hip hop. And I think when we talking about MCs,
There's a difference between MC and rapper.
people who make hip hop music are usually going to be the people that can become an MC because they're going to be actually caring about criteria like how their lyrics are interpreted, how they're pieced together, how the entire narrative of an album even is packaged, how their stage show looks to back up it, how the visuals go with everything to make sure that their message is actually interpreted by the audience. Whereas a rapper is literally putting words together that just go with the beat. And they may do it even in a clever way. They may have some some good punches in there, but they're not going to be necessarily having
A
any
rapper,
emotion behind it like an MC would.
a
Right, but
rapper
a
goes at
rapper
it
is not a
like,
lyricist. A rapper
yeah,
is somebody who can rhyme. Like cat in
Right,
hat used to do crack. Now I'm can't
right.
get back. Take oh,
the
that was
pro
a go-go reference.
they
Y'all won't film that little Benny. Take it away, take it away, take it away.
they
Little Benny wasn't a rapper, but I mean he wasn't a lyricist, but he was a rapper. Okay? Or
That's right.
as they say in go-go, a lead talker. But
Right,
you
right.
can't you cannot let's take it to go-go for just a second. You
Sure.
cannot say you enjoy go-go culture but you don't like the music. That's a big part. Language is the number one carrier of culture. That is universal. Language, that's a number one
Right,
carrier
right,
of culture.
right.
Within that culture you do have a certain way that you dress. You do
Mm,
have some type of food or a cuisine that goes along with that. There's an
right.
art that goes along with that. And sometimes there may be a dance or a lingo that goes along with that or whatever, to where
Hmm.
people know whether you're an insider or an outsider.
I'm saying everybody's an outsider now in this day and age because everything in media is so open that anybody can take a look.
I
Right, but
wouldn't
every but
say everybody.
go ahead, Face.
You know, I wouldn't say everybody's an outsider. I would just say the majority of people have a lack of the knowledge of the history if there is. As we just see in the regular culture, people with a lack of history, their knowledge of what is today is always skewed. But once they are educated to
Cheesecake.
what the history of is, they have a different view on it. So as the younger generation grows, their education, their history doesn't start where ours does. So they have that choice to look further back and educate themselves to have that more mature look and more mature view of the culture itself in a wide view. And then when they look at the actual music, they can interpret and see the different facets for themselves. Or they can continue as most do of the generation and just form their own opinion based on what they're hearing now. If you look at that interview with that the young guy was named Little Zane, where he said Tupac's music was boring,
Yeah.
that's a different generation. I see nothing boring about Tupac. He's inspirational, motivational. I mean, conversational. Everything about Tupac in his music is something about it. But for that younger generation, it didn't move them like that. But that just comes to the lack of their knowledge of it. So I don't feel like they don't know. I just feel like they haven't been exposed to the knowledge of. So I mean, this is just basic ignorance of the facts.
Okay, so then how do we allow them to go around thinking that what it is that they have accepted to be true is actual factual? Because I've
So I
also had this. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no,
Go ahead.
go ahead, Queen.
No, 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 no. I feel like I'm talking too much because I just, I've been waiting on y'all.
Um, I, I really just feel like it also has something to do with literacy. I think that if you look at the difference in generations, right?
In
So
cultural literacy,
cultural literacy and actual, I'm talking about
just basic
reading
reading.
literacy, like
Gotcha.
your ability to especially comprehend. If
Okay.
you look at the generations, a lot of us growing up were still products of old school teaching. We definitely had a lot more um, exposure and more importance placed around the ability to read because all we had was books. We didn't have an alternate source of or alternate way to access information about things that were outside of our immediate community. So that was like prevalent in our generation. I look at now, there is a serious gap in literacy, be it in young adults or actual children. So when you look at where they might actually be as far as understanding things, they might not understand how to put words together in a way that actually hits certain marks because they haven't had enough practice before they get to middle or high school. So by that time, they're almost like they're behind where we were. Like we were learning figurative language in like elementary school when I was growing up. Like I remember by the time I got to sixth grade, I understood what all of the different parts of figurative language was, how they were used, how to put them together myself, and stuff like that. I look at a
Mm-hmm.
lot of the kids that I see now, and I don't see that even in their curriculum until you're getting to maybe a creative writing class in high school or something. So when your exposure to actually how to analyze the words that you use and put them together in more creative ways than just, okay, they rhyme, they fit a certain bar structure, but they're they may not know how to get to that next level of how to connect it to a higher thought that may not
Mm-hmm.
that where they can express it without necessarily maybe saying it in the bar. It may be so implied by the context that they put words in. They might not even know how to get to that level. So I think that may have something to do with it too, because I noticed that the lack of importance on lyricism has kind of correlated with like the dip in literacy rates.
It.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, but that goes back to what I said initially, which is I was trying to understand, with my students before I just dismissed them altogether as just a lost cause of,
Right.
how are you hearing the music and how are you, what are you concerned about? What makes, do you understand that, this didn't just start with you all, there's a history, there is
Right.
a criteria for this, so that when you hear, old school talking about some of the new school, they can express, their disappointment, or they can talk about what's good, or they can kind of predict your longevity and things of that nature. They're using this criteria, okay,
Mhm.
that we all go through with our daily doings, and some people call it critical thinking, but
Absolutely.
I'm trying to show my students that even critical thinking is a process. When
Mhm.
you're in a grocery store and you're looking at the green grapes versus the purple grapes,
Right.
there is a criteria that you're going through very quickly in your mind that helps you
Mhm.
decide which one am I going to choose first and why.
Got it. Got it.
I'm just trying to help give them language to understand that, there's a criteria and an expectation in order to call this or that.
I think with these
That's real.
kids,
And it's
I think.
also quantifiable.
That's
Hmm.
Like,
real.
even if you're saying, I don't want the purple grapes because the last two times I ate them, I threw up, that's still something
That's
you
your
can
data.
count. One, two.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely. That's your data. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. So if we're going back to, bringing it back to this idea of a criteria for hip hop.
Hmm.
Okay, so we established that you can count a cadence, and
Yep.
you can also tell the variation in cadence. So some people like versatility in your cadence. You don't want to have like a Megan Thee Stallion, this one trick pony type every time, the
Yes.
da da da
Yes.
da 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 da. And if the beat's hot, Little Jew. Man, I was like, who the hell is Little Jew? But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Little
He making
chew.
does
beats.
he only make beats for you? Dang, maybe you should leave Little Jew alone and you can grow. But at any rate, um, the lyricism, of course, because that's just looking at words and the storytelling and what have you. Voice is
Right.
another, because we're talking about, okay, do you sound like someone else? Or did you foster in a particular sound? Now everybody sounds like you. Like with
Mm.
Travis Scott, there was not much that sound like him before it, and now other people started sounding like him afterward.
Yep.
Another one was, of course, with the punchlines, dealing with your word play, things of that nature. And then originality, which
Peace, family.
again, what are you bringing to the game that wasn't there before? And it can be, um, like with Little Kim and the raunchiness and the,
Okay.
we call it the fuck you feminism, wave of hip hop where, she's like, hey, I'm gonna get mine. I don't care if you get yours. I'm
Right.
gonna do you. You're not doing me.
Okay.
So there's a school or a class or a way to theorize those things. And of course, without going too deep with my students, just trying to get them to think, if you can't count it,
Then you
then
can't
it
use it as a
doesn't
criteria.
fly. Exactly. And
Got
it
it.
may be a preference or a way you describe it, but if you can't count it, then you can't use it.
So it
And
can't be subjective. It has to be some type of
no,
objective criteria.
no, no,
Got
it can't be something that fits
it.
two out of your top 10, but not the other eight. If so, then you got to
Mm,
throw it out.
okay.
And that's what makes it a lot more difficult,
No doubt,
and
Queen.
it
Salute.
encourages very rich conversation about expectations, and we do have expectations when it comes to hip hop
Right, right, right.
and what an MC or a lyricist is.
Mm. So we might need to follow this up and like actually sit down and start establishing who some MCs are right now, fellas. That might be a new topic too.
Question.
Cause
Question.
yeah,
Hmm.
go ahead. I'm spinning my
With
wheels
your
on some research.
with your kids,
Hmm.
with your kids, do they really like did they really understand what an MC was, or did they just like name the rappers that they know at the time, or did
Well,
like
before I showed them the film and we started delving into it, I kind of like, okay, so the way I teach my students, I don't bank my students. I like to know, what do you know? And
Mm-hmm.
then I like to challenge what you know and not necessarily tell you what to think, but show you how to think.
I like it. I like it.
So they are questioning themselves, not me.
Testing
And
their own
then
theories
if
against what
you
how they
can't,
hold up. I like it.
right, if you can't sell it to someone who's in your age group to where they understand it, then guess what? Dr. PW is not going to understand it either. Because when I'm reading what you're writing on the paper, I don't have you there saying, oh, well, I meant to say that. Or, oh, this is what I mean.
uh,
Or, oh, this is what constitutes evidence that supports this idea.
Having them be able to support it with some type of actual support evidence,
Absolutely, as
not just
opposed
somebody
to,
saying it.
right. Exactly. I was like, you guys are
Because
not at the point where y'all can say something and drop mics. I said, imagine that. God would be a
oof.
failure if at 19 you knew all you needed to know. I
Oh
said, in fact,
Lord.
in fact, 18 to 19 is the dumbest you'll ever be. Because if you live past it,
Yep.
everything stupid in your life you did during this time.
Yep. Because that's when you think you know the most. And then as you
Absolutely.
get
It's
older,
when you
you
believe it.
realize you're actually getting dumber and know even less.
Exactly. And not only that, they like to say, oh, well, she thinks she knows everything. Well, I do, because I know what to do with the information I have. Y'all have access to
Application.
everything and you don't know what to do with it.
Yes. The application of knowledge has taken a step back at times. Like they
Absolutely.
have a
So it's
lot
like,
of it. They can tell you the fact, but have no
exactly.
idea where to use it and apply it and how to actually
Exactly. If
do
my
something
inter-
with it that helps them.
Exactly.
mm,
If the power goes out, as long as I can
Mm.
get to the library, I can produce new knowledge. My student cannot
Hmm.
do that. So I let
Hmm.
them know, you might be smarter, but I know more. And I get paid for what I know, not how smart I am.
I like it.
uh,
I like it. That's
it's
some
like
G shit.
these
That's a
these
bar right
kids.
there in itself.
Absolutely. They're not ready. They're not ready.
These
Oracle, I'm coming for you. The Oracle, oh, she came for me
Hey,
today. It was
uh-oh.
funny. She not
Uh-oh.
ready. Tell them to
Hey
give
man,
her something for her and
album
them
coming
roaches and
soon.
fleas.
Album coming soon on Pod Squad Records. Please be well. Album coming soon.
Thank you. I'm gonna give
The
you a hot
doctor, the
16 and
doctor
drop the
gonna have
mic.
nothing but bars.
Number bars. Number bars.
I
Look, bars.
mean that.
so
URL, come pick her up if y'all need a new battle rapper. Put her on Queen of the Ring. She got y'all.
exactly. Exactly. I even let you go first.
Ooh, ooh, I
Show me
love
what
it.
you're working with. Exactly. And I won't talk about your mamas and daddies. They're off limits. But everything else, I'm getting it. But so in talking about those things, as I said, it's like trying to anchor stuff into evidence. This is what helps you establish an argument, and this is what helps you, because students are not necessarily big on being understood. They just want to be right. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, but if I
Right.
can't
Right.
understand you, you can never be right.
Mm.
Never. If I can't
And
understand you,
The point can't be articulated. Is it a point?
absolutely.
and
Absolutely. There
Mm.
you go. You'll never
and
be right. You'll never
Mm.
be right. So
you
you bank on
totally
right. I'm a
described
bank on
this
understanding.
listening experience. Like by saying that, you totally like just explained their listening experience. A lot of them just listen to the song so they can have their caption for the moment, and they, or so they can do their little
Mm.
dance in their video, or it's just so they can look cool. It's not for
It's not
the
to
deeper
really know the
meaning than
song.
that. It's just for the
Ooh.
they have it's the world has a 15-second attention span now. That's why when you when we're doing like the shorts and stuff like that, you notice how that got
Hmm.
faster and all that other stuff with these little short videos and stuff. And now all the platforms they working on finding ways to do like little films for everyone. TikTok is a whole platform for that. It's because these people have 15-second attention spans. That's the reason
Yeah.
why these artists are the way they are now. If you like, I listen to these interviews with the artists and the way that they actually make the music, they are literally trying to be the instrument in the background. Like that one rapper that we had, they just be making sounds. It's just you know why they have so many ad libs? Because
It's
they're
lit.
literally trying to be the instrument. They're trying to be part of the production or whatever because because they know when they ride the beat a certain way, they can, and any stupid thing that they say is going to sound catchy. It's a
Oh,
flow.
like Megan and her ow every 2 seconds. Ow, ow, ooh, ow, ow, ooh, ooh.
But,
I was like,
Uh,
but,
that's
uh,
not a bar.
yeah,
That's not a
uh.
but
bar.
it's,
Thank
it's
you.
just, it just became a
Smooth.
period in the 2000s where the ad libs had a little bit more. The ad lib replaced the hype man.
Yeah.
That
It's like the British dude that came out with that like parody song. He was like skr pop pop skr pop skibbity dop dop. He was just like making random sound effects, and that was the whole song.
Yeah, just
Oh
know
my goodness.
you can literally make a song if the beat is hot enough. You can literally make a song with just the same four phrases. The first the
Yeah,
first line said four times, the second line said four times,
it's
the
a
third
hit
line
song
said four
out right
times.
now. That is that. Hit them with that.
Yes,
Ooh, with that get. Ooh, they have. Ooh.
But see
that
what you're doing, you're singing. So to me, that's not
and
lyrical. Like it's
That's
not.
it.
that's
That's their
that's
rap. That's
but
all
these
they have now
rappers are
outside of like
not trying to be
J
rappers. They're
Cole or one of them.
trying the way they make music now is they're trying to be like singers because the way the industry
That's
is
how they. That's
already
what they
set
push.
up is for
Algorithms.
singers, pretty much. So really, these all these rappers are trying to be a one-hit wonder, a one-hit viral wonder every single day, if that makes sense. Like
It
all these songs
does.
like one hit wonders, but every last one of them are trying to make that one hit wonder every single day or get it viral. It's just the
Well,
way the machine is working right now. Now I'm not saying not that's not the right way. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that's why these kids are listening to music that they're listening to now because everything is 15 seconds, pretty much.
right.
That's
And I
real.
call that TikTok hip hop.
Mm.
That's not, now even the songs are 2 minutes. And I was like, okay, am I not going to get a hook? Like I feel cheated. This is why I cannot buy your stuff. It's not
Yeah.
finished.
I
Stop with
hate.
these EPs.
I hate to say it, but I feel like the person that did it, was when Trinidad James came out with "I'll Go Everything," and you literally had a hook. No, you didn't even have a hook. You had a verse and a hook, and that was the entire song.
See,
Mm.
that
And
changed everything because before that, you still had kind of the same structure. Songs were a little bit shorter because people were going away from 16s to more of like eights or piecing up an eight than a four than an eight. But now that you have like, it's basically like a 24 bar verse and a hook on the on either end of it, and maybe a bridge somewhere in there if they're really getting flamboyant and extravagant with their shit. But
he did that.
it's
I took that
lazy
off
because
working with him.
they got to have a new song every other day because people will literally move on from the hot song today is literally next week, man. That shit old. What's the new
Yep.
song?
Well,
So
I
it's
tell
like
you
they're not even
what.
focused on quality. They trying to get something out real fast. And what's
Quantities.
easier than just taking an old school song that we like, making it into a sample and looping it or slowing it down or speeding it up, and then just singing over it and kind of just humming until you get some words to fill in.
I don't.
And,
I don't
yeah,
blame.
and there
I
you
don't
go.
Right,
blame
but
some of that, James.
if
I,
you
I
kind of look at gosh, I just lost my thought. I was going to say looking at somebody. It's so much trash out there.
you know who I
It's just
blame?
so much trash. Ooh.
You know who I blame, and people is gonna get on
Can't
me,
argue with
and
you.
I listen to them
Uh
from time to time too. But I'm gonna tell you who I
oh.
blame. Gucci Mane.
Oh
Gucci
man, don't
Mane.
do goo wop like that, bro.
I, I'm gonna tell
Oh
you why.
man,
I'm
that's
with
I'm
my
you.
gonna
guy,
I'm gonna tell you
man.
why.
Don't
I'm
do
gonna
goo
tell you
wop
why.
like that,
And we
man.
had so many great adventures with Gucci Mane. I understand, but Gucci Mane
Big goo wop.
had had back to back mixtapes like
Yeah, he was
all the
burning them out.
time,
Yeah.
all the time. And the reason why he did that is because he's out of if you put a lot of rods into the lake, you're gonna get a fish sooner or later. If you own
Mm,
all the fishermen in the lake, you're gonna get a fish sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? And that was his method. Like, and everybody after that, because you can like right now, Gucci Mane is the father of a lot of these rappers on the low. They like look at him
mm.
as an OG figure,
He is
pretty
definitely
much.
that.
And then I also going to put into play technology has opened a lot of gates where a lot of gatekeepers kept closed. And I'm saying that that's a good thing and a bad thing because one, back in the day you had to be a certain type of person to be a rapper. Not everybody is going to allow you to be a rapper. When you say you're going to be a rapper, that is like you put in your application to your known neighborhood that say, "Hey, I'm going to be the rapper for the block." If the block says no, guess what? You're not a rapper no more. That's how it was back in the day. This day
Mm,
and age, because it's so global, no one can stop you from being a rapper.
yeah,
Everybody is literally a rapper, even if they're not a rapper, and even if they say they're not a rapper.
man. I'm about to go dust off my old shit and put that shit back out. Shit,
Well, here was my
everybody can be
thought.
a rapper.
Well, here was my thought. I think that okay, so Ja Rule was somebody I really didn't mess with. Like he was on some crazy. I
Mhm.
mean, like you could dance. I mean, some of his songs, the music, in and of itself, was a bop.
Right.
But I didn't like what I call this bastard form of R&B. Like, don't
Mm,
you know? Like it's not talent
Dehydrated.
to sing the bad notes. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not
right.
talent.
Right.
It just doesn't. No, we're not gonna start talking about Camp Low because Camp
I was
Low
about
is
to
just
say. I was gonna
what?
say. Okay, so you
Don't
saw
do
that, all right?
that. Don't do
See,
that. Not my
It's a good
Camp
question though.
Low.
Ja Rule jumped the line with by saying he's a rapper that's singing, and that's the
Right.
loophole that he used to carry along. But it's the
So by
cheat code is
that,
the
so by that
production.
logic, then that's what T Pain is, because that's what he said he is. He was a rapper that started singing.
But T
Right,
Pain
but
can
he
actually
wouldn't be on
sing,
my list of lyricists.
and T
Okay.
Pain can actually sing.
You wouldn't put this somewhere in Wisconsin up there?
No, not even in Wisconsin. Okay, like, and the fact that the people actually thought that that was a place, I'm like, okay,
Wisconsin.
okay, I cannot. Like, you want
Hey,
to know
he
how to
be
get to Wisconsin? Oh, that's a team.
he be
Okay,
pop locking though, Doc. He be doing the little neck thing.
I know, right? I know. But going back to again, you all's original, thing that kind of just piqued my interest. I
Yes,
would be
ma'am.
interested in, you guys actually coming up with like, here is our criteria, and these are the people we're gonna start judging and kind of arguing that point down until you come up with, I don't know, maybe in
Mm.
December, your hardcore list, and you know,
Say
you can't
less.
even argue whether these people belong there. And see, something
I
else that I
like it.
had to do with my students, and one other thing I had to add to this is that I told them, because I'm not from their generation, that I would
Right.
actually have to do like a 20th and 21st century list of my top 10, because there were so many heavy hitters in the 20th century,
Right.
like in the 90s or whatever. Like
Right.
a lot of good people like Big Sean's and your Wale's and things of that wouldn't even
Oof.
make my list, because it's not room for them. Once you put your Big Daddy
Right.
Kane up
Right. Right.
there,
Right.
you know
Right.
what I'm
Rock
saying?
the
Once you do your God
BG rap.
MCs and thank you.
Yeah.
Once you put, Big L up there, all these other people that were like
Oh,
for
big
show,
L.
for show.
Yeah.
Like, listen, y'all, I'm sick with this. I'm sick with
Yeah,
it.
Big L, Big L, definitely a legend, man. Shout out to Big L, man. That dude right there was he birthed a lot of people on the low too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, I would have to do two. So, I tell them that, if they don't, oh, and here was something else too. I told my student, something else that I found that was very, very interesting, and this will be my last point, because as I said, I didn't come on to take over you all show. I like y'all show the way it is, and I'm still on little dude with that, Carlton move. Like, that's really gonna be my opening, from here on out. And from there, I'm just gonna go ahead and thump you in the neck. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna be expected. There you go. There you go.
I
Boy,
got you,
ready
man. That's my
crying at
guy.
home over
That
there.
is my guy right
He
there,
said,
man. I'm
I ain't
telling
like you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
you.
like you. So I ain't like you. so so whenever I was asking my students about, finding examples or a body of work that they have done that, would meet this criteria, because of course you gotta, when we listen to music, we listen to the entire album. When I listen
Absolutely.
to, when we had cassette tapes, I listened to both sides. So we didn't let the radio tell me what was hot. We
Right, right,
all
right, right,
listened
right.
to it, and we could say the
We
words to
determined
all of
what
their
was happening.
songs. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So somebody who hadn't even released a record yet or album yet can't be on your top 10 because they were number one on Billboard.
Mm. Because you don't have a body of work for us to actually judge.
Absolutely.
I
So
guess you.
like my
I can
students
dig it.
always go to your go-tos because of what they hear their parents talking about, like, well, oh, what Tupac? Well, if you can't name any of Tupac songs, then you can't use that, because you can't argue something that you're not experienced with or you don't have
Mm.
spent time with.
Big
Okay. So
facts.
don't
Big
say
facts.
it because other people said it and validated that
Being
argument. I'm
politically
asking
correct.
you for your argument.
Being
Real
hip hop
talk.
politically
What
correct.
can you prove?
Real talk.
Because Tupac has a whole lot of work.
He does. He does. He definitely flooded the streets with a lot of packages, man.
We're not going to
Mhm.
talk about some of these other people. As I said, like if
Mhm.
you put KRS One up there, like again, the last thing that I listened to
Yo,
him was
KRS,
dropped like
how many
November of
albums does
like
he have?
right before COVID, and that was still hot.
What is KRS at, like album number like 50 or something? Like
Exactly. Exactly. And
some
then what
crazy
about
number.
right? But then what about our people who are underground? Like again, one of the goals for people, who starting out in hip hop was not to be mainstream. They wanted to be accepted amongst their peers,
Right.
which today we would
The
call
rappers.
that underground. So what about all these other artists who don't get on the radio, who are like, that's one of the things I like about the BET Hip Hop Awards is the ciphers. I mean, those
Yes.
ciphers,
Yes.
Bro, when they
man,
actually had
it's
Cypher
That's the
like
best part of the show
exactly.
to me.
rap.
Like, really, that's the
Exactly.
best part.
I
Yeah.
watch it for the ciphers,
Right.
because it will
Right.
give you some up and coming, and and then if you don't even know who your local hip hop stars are, again, you can't talk to me. It ain't somebody. There's not one person coming out of North Carolina that I didn't know about before they popped.
Mm. Because you was actually in tune. Yeah.
Exactly,
That's
because
when
I
you know
go
you're
where
a real
they're
hip
at.
hop head, though. Yeah.
Absolutely, I go where they're at.
Right on.
So as I
That's
said,
real real. That's
You
real.
might
Hey
be
man, fellas,
smarter, but I
we
know
gotta do this,
more.
yo. Like
And
I
I
talk.
think you'll find it interesting and invite, people to come up and argue who their top 10 is, based on but you get them the criteria.
Nah, yo, we can set the criteria and then start like with like 30, maybe 30 people or something, and then
Argue them
each
down.
week as we narrow it down, then we have like we can make it like a little segment on here and then like talk
Well, do
about who we got.
50.
Oh, that'll
Do
be fun.
50 of them. Because remember, I think it was
You got my wheel spinning.
right before COVID, they were doing 50 and Vlad had given his and I don't fuck with Vlad like that.
None of
I
us
only
do.
watch him when he interviews Boosie Badass because that's my dude.
Mm.
Boosie can't do no
Boosie a
wrong.
legend too.
Boosie that's a wild ass nigga. But at any rate, I fuck with it. What I'm saying, I fuck with him. But anyway,
Big facts. Big facts.
Boosie gonna give you a soundbite for your
Yeah.
life.
Boosie
Um,
honorary five on the low, man. I rock with Boosie, man.
he is, he's got some problems, but his good outweighs his problems. Although
Indeed.
some of them are really bad problems,
He
but
remind me of one of my uncles, man. He all right.
absolutely, like Boosie is fam. It's like you don't shut out your fam because they fucked up. You just love them.
And
You
that's
shake
just
your
Uncle
head.
Boosie, man. You just gotta love.
Thank
He
you,
all right,
thank
man. You
you,
know how he
thank
is,
you,
man.
thank you. He ain't gonna bother nobody.
He
You know
don't
what
mean
I'm
no
saying?
harm.
Leave
He
him
don't mean
alone.
no
Give him
harm.
his hot dog. He's thrown down somewhere. He all good. He gonna hit on everybody in here, but it's all good. That
Right.
kind of thing. So he was doing his top 50, and this was right around the time when Nipsey Hussle died. And I was saying to myself, Nipsey Hussle hadn't put out enough stuff for white boy Vlad to even have a hope to put him in a top 50. And I'm sitting there listening to all the MCs he left off the list. Like,
Yeah.
you don't get on the list because you're dead or
Well,
because
Yeah.
you died. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
come
People
on,
put
man.
on there.
Could
Yeah.
he have made it there? Probably. But
well,
anybody
Vlad.
can have one record that's fire. So another one of the criteria would be your consistency. That's why Jay-Z's not in my top 10 because he's had a couple albums. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And yes, I said it.
He hurt. You done hurt his heart.
I knew your mouth
Hurt
was
his
gonna
heart.
drop. I knew your mouth was
You done
gonna
hurt.
drop when she
I'm
said it.
sorry. I'm
I
sorry.
knew your mouth was
When
gonna
Oh.
when
drop.
when Jay-Z got with Beyonce, some of his stuff was kind of hit or miss for me.
Oh.
Tell the truth. Okay, well, tell me Kingdom Come was dope.
Oh, why she had to bring that one up? No. Oh,
Come
I
on, Tiz, argue that one with me, bruh.
can't. Uh,
You can't. It's okay. I'll let you go. But
the,
again, that
he
goes back
was
with
going
that
through transitions
consistency.
right there, man.
Transition
You know,
my
he was trying to
ass.
be a president, and
Transition my
But
ass.
I
Transition
ask
my
you,
ass.
I ask you, what rapper in their
oh
career
man,
has had consecutive back-to-back great albums? And that's the thing is that's subjective. That's
No, it's not
subjective.
because you can quantify that.
about
Okay.
in the metrics or whatever of that era, yeah.
That's still,
Absolutely.
I mean, you could put it in the metrics, but still, it's gonna be somebody to find some way to get
Kendrick.
there.
Thank you. I was getting ready to say, not Pulitzer Prize winning Kendrick. Ain't no rap ever won no Pulitzer.
I'm not.
Yeah.
All right,
I
all right.
say
I'm
Kendrick
not.
and Cole kind of came with some pretty good like
I will agree with that. I will
it
agree
J.
with
ain't
that.
been
I
Cole,
no
was
I'm
real
kind
saying
of.
good
J.
and
Cole ain't
I
never released nothing that was not up to par.
yeah,
He
yeah,
has not.
But some
they pretty
people may
consistent.
argue about that with Cole though, because some people.
Right, but they would have to prove it. So again, I can prove
He got the
that Kingdom
commercial. He got
Come
the
was
numbers to
some
back it up.
bullshit.
Did
I
you
can
say
prove it.
Tariq? Like Lord Tariq and Peter Guns? Who the hell is Tariq? Tariq Nasheed?
Oh no, Tariq. Roots. The Roots. Black Thought.
Oh, you talking about Black Thought? Oh, you know Black Thought is up there.
Listen,
The only thing that hurts him would be the commercial success, unless you want to add in or
But
use
he was
their
the only. He
concert
was.
and their touring success as a metric.
listen. Black Thought
He
is
was
just
the
on
only
another
one in the
But
fucking
Roots
plane.
rapping
Black
for
Thought,
real.
Black Thought is definitely as Royce the 5'9" would say, he checks boxes. He checks boxes.
What? He
He checks
creates
all the
boxes
boxes.
to check,
Yeah,
okay?
different. He
He
different.
creates boxes for
He,
other
he,
people to
he,
check.
he in that elite room with the God pens where they just sit around, and look down at everybody else, and oh, look at him.
Absolutely. Like that freestyle he did with what's his
Funk Flex. That is still one
shit.
of the top verses of
Tim
all time. Like you can
He
put
went
that
in
up
there
Tim
against
and
and
pretty
let
much anybody
him
else's
Tim
net
and
pen, and
have
no
it's
it.
no
tough.
pauses,
That's tough.
no talking junk
He
in
let
between.
him have
Not
it.
one moment of bad breath control.
That
Not one moment where he stumbled
he didn't
over a
Nothing.
stop.
word or
He
had to
didn't
run some
talk.
back or be like, hold up, hold up,
They
hold up, or
changed the
none of that.
beat. They
It was
didn't
just
change
Thank
that.
you.
It
It
was just
won't no
times the
look.
whole
Listen.
time.
No. He
nah.
spit from the time the beat dropped till it stopped.
He's different.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to give
he's
you a
different.
couple of yos and a before I even, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It ain't like he
Mm,
waiting to get in a double dutch, jumping rope. You know what I'm saying? He went in there.
But that's why I say
absolutely.
memory is definitely a criteria. The
And
memory,
Absolutely.
I want
memory
to ask
thing.
one more question, Doc.
Hmm.
Hey, Pod Squad, man, this might be one of them episodes where we get a few less videos, but I love this bill right now. Doc, I would
Hmm.
love to know kind of a person that is not of the original races that started hip hop. Can they be listed in this list of great MCs? Would that be a criteria to disqualify them?
No. And I'm gonna say, well, I mean, you can't have a top 10 MCs without Eminem in there. Like
Okay,
you can't.
okay. I'm just making sure we
You
going. Okay,
can't. What? Slim
okay.
Shady? Are you
He's a problem.
kidding
Okay.
me?
All right, all right.
I wouldn't fuck with him.
All right.
I'm the international dictionary. I wouldn't fuck with him.
Yeah, he different. He different. Say again,
But it's
who?
like, who trained him though? You know what I'm saying? Like he put in his
Yeah,
time.
he definitely said
Anybody
who his
coming up
rapper
out of
was.
battle rap,
Yeah,
again, like that's on another level. Like it's, oh my gosh. Like that dude is a freak of nature.
indeed,
He's a freak of nature.
indeed. He be
Like
doing
that
verbal
song, it was
gymnastics.
listen, it was a song that when I heard it, I was like, oh, why do I like that? But it's the one I'ma kill you. It's like, you don't wanna fuck with Shady. Why? Cause
Oh,
Shady will
shady.
fucking bitch, I'ma
Yeah,
kill you. You ain't but a slut
yeah,
to me.
yeah.
He said, when
What was that?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
Dr.
another rapper
Dre.
dead for popping off of the mouth for shit I should have said. He said, when I die, I'm taking the world with me, bitches too. You ain't nothing but a girl to me, bitch. I'ma kill you. I was like, why do I like that?
Was it the
You
This
way
is
like
he
the
said
toxic.
it?
end.
You like
He,
toxic
he
white
he's
boys.
he's his ability to make wild shit that you would never think of personally still relatable through his ability to put the words right. Like it's it's different.
But he said, I'm
It's
gonna be
different.
another rapper dead for popping off at the mouth for shit I shouldn't have said. Look at how he come at people. That's a scud missile every time he opens his mouth.
Called him a scud missile.
A scud missile. Like, don't go there. Just don't.
Why you call somebody a scud missile? That's
A
hard right there.
scud,
That is
a
hard.
scud missile. I said it.
That is
Quote me
hard.
on that. Put that on my tombstone. Eminem is a scud missile.
We
You'll
gonna
be a
initiate
fool to go
war
that way. Exactly. And he's
with
not
these dudes.
playing.
Yeah, he tough. He
He's not
tough.
playing. And he's crazy as shit.
Big
But I
facts.
like it.
Big
I
facts. I
like
can't
it.
argue that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm just making sure that we had him on there. Okay.
Oh no, of
Okay.
course.
All right.
Wayne is up there. It's quite a few people. Like his wordplay
Ooh.
is sick. My students laughed at me because Two Chains was on my list, and I was like, "Come on now, Two
Oh,
Chains with his
let
wordplay, smart
let
is
now
man."
now that you brought this up, I saw this post the other day about Two Chains because I think Two Chains birthday today or
Two
something.
Is it?
chains.
I'm be
Two
fresh as
Chains
hell if the feds watching.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Two
Chains dope,
Chains
man.
is
Even
the
back when he was Titty
funniest
Boy.
rapper on the low. Two Chains has some of the
he
greatest
is
stupid lines.
hilarious.
He says things like, "I'm getting head in the car while she driving."
Thank you.
That's
How?
I'll be
crazy.
like, yes, go ahead.
How?
You know what I'm
Cause,
saying?
cause, cause she
I,
gassing and braking while he's steering, bro.
Thank you.
she got
Like
a
Two
big
You
Chains
booty,
is
gotta,
so I
you gotta
call
get out
her
more, Pat. You
Big
gotta get
Booty.
out more.
She got a no, no. It's the way he said it. Like it's just the way he just be saying stuff. You the realest nigga breathing if I hold my breath. Damn.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Like that, like it's funny. I hope
my
you get
favorite. My favorite one
testicular
is when that
cancer
nigga
in the
said.
brain, dickhead.
He said, "I, Captain. I'm high, Captain. I'm so high. Me and God, dap. What?
That's
What?
high as hell, lady.
You doing what, yo?
Said me and God dap it. Damn it.
Man, I'd have had some wild days, man. But damn, what you have for that? Like, the weird part about it is, as fun as his lyrics is, I actually believe with his lifestyle that he's probably doing that shit too. Like, he
My
lives a pretty
stove,
Nah,
different type of lifestyle.
my
nah,
stove
his
deserve a shout out. I'm like, what up, stove? Like this is the
That's because he was cooking. He said, I tell the lock. I said, no, you're not talking about whipping it like a stir
Counterclockwise with
fry.
the motion.
chain the
Thank
color
you.
of Akon.
Mm,
That's black
mm.
as hell.
Known to act a donkey on the camel toe, then take the camel toe and turn it into a casserole. And
Oh,
a
I like that.
you went from
Slick
the
and Shrek.
equestrian nature to dromedaries.
pussy
Absolutely.
so clean I can go to church in it. I'm gonna leave that alone now. I can go to church in it.
Damn right.
Listen,
Yes.
let me just pause and say this, and this will be my last statement. As I said, Face, you've been real quiet over there. Are you with us? Are you with
He's
You
me?
ain't
always
doze off, did you, Face?
he might be
Oh
rolling.
no, I'm smoking and listening.
Okay.
I told you. I'm just
Face is
playing.
in the
Listen.
clouds on the panel.
Let me say this, and
Damn
I'm
right.
saying this to help out, men all across the world.
We need
I
help.
don't think some of y'all understand that the only time y'all see God is when a woman chooses to share her space with you. Okay? Don't be disrespectful about that space in that area. Okay? That's the only
Mm.
time you gonna see God. Because what do you say when you in there? Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you.
I can't
Oh,
argue
you
that.
like that face?
Sound like
I can't argue that.
That's why you cannot disrespect that space.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
disrespect
real.
that space. That's the only time that a
Put
man sees
all respect
God.
on that. Put all respect on that,
All
indeed.
respect on it. Okay, you're not gonna
Indeed.
see it with nobody, nothing else. Only
Big facts.
time.
Big facts.
So
You come in
remember
and
that.
come from it. You gotta respect it.
Absolutely. So, fellas, unless y'all have any other questions for me or anything, again, y'all can hit me up anytime. I
Oh, that's
love hanging
dope.
with y'all. I really
Oh, we
love your
love hanging with you,
podcast,
man. Thank you.
your setup, the whole nine.
Blessings,
Y'all are
man.
three, gentlemen. I appreciate that, but y'all are cool as shit. I
Oh,
appreciate
thank
that too. And,
you.
not intimidated by somebody just because I got a doctorate. I'm
Oh, hell
still
no. Hell no.
around the way girl, you know what I'm saying, at heart. But it's like when I got a cold switch, you know what I'm saying? They don't fuck with me on that level neither. Because again, I can take them 20,000 leagues up under the sea and leave them there.
Ooh, don't
You know what
go
I'm
Oh
get there.
shit.
saying?
Don't go
For
out of your
people to
depth.
come see me, you need scuba gear where I'm comfortable at. Okay? Don't go there. That's how deep it is. Don't go there. And that's how
Uh-oh.
serious it is. And I pledge my life to only teaching the HBCUs, and it's hard fucking work.
Ooh, come
So
on
for some
now.
of these people to
Come
be
on now.
disrespectful on my credentials like that goddamn Al show, fuck
Uh-oh.
you. Okay? I
Uh-oh.
want to leave with a solid fuck you on that.
Oh, we got drama. I'm just
No, you ain't got drama. Cause he
I'm
won't
joking.
talk
I'm just
to
being
me because he's too busy talking at me. But
I'm
the
just being
problem is
intimidated.
all the other black men who don't check him on a
Indeed.
sister who went and did the damn thing. And it's a person like me to help his rusty ass get to where the fuck he's at. So don't
But
sleep on me and my credentials. I did everything but hang the moon and the stars to get my PhD.
you better hang the damn. You better come on now.
So
Queen
Queen
don't
Mother
come
Mecca.
for
just
me
ordered
talking
it.
about,
Let's
oh,
Put
go.
she's
all put
just a
all
little.
respect on put all respect on Dr. Nick and Proctor Walter's name, please.
Just the PhD period, okay? Because I
Indeed.
add to a body of knowledge. I don't just regurgitate it like he does, okay? Now cite that shit.
Well, dude.
And y'all
There
stop
you have
playing
it.
with this motherfucker. Hey identity, hey the frog, what's up, Chad? I'm
There
I'm
you have it.
out.
Peace identity. What's good, King? And
And
there
this
you
is
have it,
not what
fellas.
he want. I don't do smoke. I bring that heat, okay? When black folks get together, it gets hot.
Hey, we was talking about rapping, man. We talking about MCs. The battle rap energy just came, Hey, hey.
So don't have that motherfucker over
We
here. Y'all
told y'all
giving
she
him the
coming on
damn
Queen.
red carpet. Fuck
Who?
that. That's some fucking bullshit.
Oh no, we
Cause he go to other people's
he-
panels and
he's
talk about, oh
definitely not
yeah, I
on
was with some clowns and shit. Man, fuck
nah,
him. And
nah.
tell him to come see me and talk to me, not at me or around me, cause he damn sure can't talk over me.
Indeed. Well, you don't have to worry about that over here.
Sorry about that. I just had to go ahead and let that out. Cause again, he thinks that
It's
I'm
good
some
to
kind
vent
of,
sometimes.
Ooh,
soft ass
Venting is good.
something, and I'm not. Trust
I
me.
mean that.
Everywhere
Venting be
black folks are,
therapeutic.
I'm there too. So that means from the White House to the fucking gutter. Okay.
Oh, the bars are coming. I'm trying to hear the bars are here,
Okay.
y'all.
And they all fuck with me. Believe that.
You better put some respect on it.
You
You
damn
better.
right. Better put some
Hey,
respect on my motherfucking
hey,
blackness. Cause I'm black inside and out.
all of that.
I'm that piece
Straight
that you
like that.
see when you die, nigga. Like, he better get out of here. I'm so fucking done with this shit.
Oh, that piece. Yo, this is some cold ass bars. Yo, I'm serious. Like she is dropping some hits right now.
I don't know who did
I'm
that to
the
her,
piece
but
that you
please
see
stop.
when you die.
That's
Oof.
getting
Thank you.
scary.
When you close your eyes, what do you see? Nothing but black. Okay, that's where I am, motherfucker.
Ooh. I'm surprised Face ain't came in yet. This,
What
this,
did you
Oh, yeah,
do?
this
What did
sound
you
like
I'm
do,
a
glad
face
sir?
rant
to
right now. This sound like a
I'm glad
face
No, he
rant.
talks shit about my credentials, talking about, oh, she's just a this and oh, she ain't that. Now I'm all that and then some and
Um,
words that you don't know yet, nigga.
hey
Don't do
y'all.
that. Don't
As
do
a
that.
person who only has his bachelor's, y'all better put respect on the doctor's credentials because I'm gonna tell y'all just
They work off,
to
man.
get any type of degree period is a journey in itself, but to get a higher degree is that that ain't no shit, man. Like my wife got her master's, and I saw the firsthand like the extreme hard work
Thank
it
you.
takes to get that, much
Thank
less
you.
a damn doctorate, which is
Thank
why
you.
everybody don't have them. So like,
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I'm in a
put some
top
respect on anybody
2%
that's in
of
that.
intellectuals, okay?
Yeah,
Not in the
that's a
sea
scholar right
of
there for real.
BAs, okay? Not in the sea of BAs,
Mm,
okay?
mm,
Whether it's
mm.
a black ass or some bullshit, he better get on.
Please get on, man. Please get on.
Somebody ain't even catch them balls,
He
but
better
I
go
did.
on. He better go on. Cause I
Yo,
put
she
souls to
punching
rest,
like
okay?
conceited right now.
I put souls to rest. I'm not fucking with this dude. And it's
Respect,
serious, straight like that. So, on
respect.
all things that are black, I wish y'all peace, love, hair grease, and any damn
Always
thing
peace,
else you
queen.
use.
Always
Love
peace,
y'all, got
queen.
mad respect for y'all. And
Love
again,
you
thank
too,
y'all for having me,
queen.
embracing me, and just allowing me to chill with y'all. I
Man,
am
you already know,
truly
man.
humbled to be amongst three
Oh,
kings, okay? Loving
man.
it.
Thank
I
You
you.
fuck
Thank
with
you.
always
it.
Thank you.
welcome. You always welcome, Queen. You already know that. You are OG Pod Squad member, so you already know, Queen. This you family, so you always welcome, man. This a safe space for you.
yeah,
So you want
damn
to
right.
Thank you. But listen, I ain't gonna keep sending up the damn bat signal. Y'all better get this motherfucker. All right.
respect, respect, respect. Right on, right on, right on.
Later.
peace, peace and love, peace and love.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yo, that was dope as hell, bro. Hell yeah. So man,
Right.
hey, was that like the second time we actually had, no, third time we had a guest up here that was actually
Mm-hmm.
like a guest that wasn't like some
Random.
I don't know
Random.
what the hell that was that one
I got
time.
my
Yeah,
headphone on at the time.
I ain't want to say it like that. You know what I'm saying? Dude actually won't
It's
harmful. It
me.
was just different,
I say
different,
I say anything damn thing. It was random.
different. Man, that's crazy, man.
It was me. It was me. I did say random.
Yeah,
If
that's
anybody
different.
said it, it was
But
me.
yeah, man.
Yeah, random.
So
That was an in-depth,
y'all sound
conversation.
off. Yeah, I like that one, man. And that definitely got my wheel spinning on a new segment for the actual podcast, yo. Because I feel like that could be something that we could build on for like a few months right there, and have a lot of like participation from the pod squad too. in that conversation. So yeah, y'all look for that. We're gonna be having that. That might I might be able to like develop that and put that in this week. So yeah, give me the next day or two. Yeah, yeah, let me do what to do. But yeah, oh, face cammed up. Oh, it's gonna be a real good night now. We about to act a damn asshole. All right. Um, so yeah, man, I don't even know how to segue into the rest of the show, but definitely salute to Dr. Nikki Water for coming up and gracing our panel and just sharing her wisdom, her knowledge, and just having a great build, man. It's always dope to have some feminine energy in here with all of our masculine energy. That's a good balance. So just a dope build, and respect to her for actually deeming us worthy enough to actually stepping up on our panel and gracing us with her time. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And like we said, you always got a home here in the Pod Squad. Peace, Queen Larry. Peace, Identity. I'm trying to make sure I said hi to everybody that has come in. I know we was yakking. Peace, Black Anonymous. Peace, Peace, Defrauding. Peace, Miss VSN. Peace, Peace. Let me see your transcript. Saw her pop in. Definitely peace again to King David Ellis Sr. Yeah, man. Let's get it, man. Here we go, fam bams. We about to just get off into the first video of the night, man. I ain't got no setup for it.
Wait
It's
a
called
minute.
Too Funny. Uh-oh. Do we need to
Wait
do
a
it?
minute.
Do we need to
We
do it?
didn't throw a disclaimer up yet.
Oh shit. You
I
right.
don't
You right.
know
You
if we
right.
need to do it or not, but we haven't thrown that one disclaimer or the little
Hold on.
the little legal thing before us.
Oh, see, this is why we got three partners
Yeah,
to meet. So first of all,
yeah,
man, fair
we
use
gotta throw
y'all.
that up there.
None of the videos y'all are about to see at this point are our original content. These are all being used for commentary, for analysis, for social criticism. And that's it. These are
Please
teachable
don't
moments
sue
that we're
us.
going to be pulling this out. So please don't sue us over this, man. We
Padawan
just
ain't got
having a
no
good
money.
ass time. All right,
We do money
so
for you.
respect, and I believe that the first video is definitely coming from Face. So
Yes,
just
it
in
is.
case, because we never know where we're gonna go with him. If you've never seen the show, just know it could be something very mundane as a cat, just licking his wound after hurting his paw. Or it could be somebody falling from a 30-story building onto a spike. We just never know where we're gonna go with it. So before we get into anything else tonight, right on. And our first
That face.
video of the evening. Yo, that smile, yo, that be killing me.
That face.
Just random look. Try to look innocent. Nigga, please.
Sleepy
So the
brown
first video is
face.
just called Too Funny. I don't really know what that means, but I guess that means Face want us to get a quick laugh. So let's see what in the hell we about to watch. Oh, good. And it ain't no ad on the beginning of this. So I ain't gotta watch no random ass Papa John's piece of commercial, no crazy shit. We can just get
Eat
straight into the
shakaroni.
bullshit.
You get
Indeed, man. So let's
eat
start the fucking ad.
shakaroni.
Just
Eat
funny.
shakaroni. Give it to the charities. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shaq is just funny to me.
Why do that, man?
Why they messing with man like that?
Nigga, what the hell I just see? What the fuck was
Watch
that?
that shit again.
Y'all catch that out there? Yo. All right. All right. All right. Let's just talk about how see this distance that this black man has gotten away from this bush. He's a good one. Because that bush would have been green and red. It would have looked like a Christmas thing. I would have beat the hell out of that damn bush right there. I don't mean no harm, yo. You can't do that to folks, man. Yo, I would have knocked the shit out of that bush. Like, they go, what? Woo! That shit would have looked like the beginning of the damn Mad Hoffa and Sirius Jones battle, yo. Woo! What the fuck? I'm just mad at my business going to work. Woo, nigga, what the fuck is that? Who are you? Bushes don't do
Face would
that.
have smoked it. Face would have definitely smoked it. Yep.
Why did I just have a vision of Face taking out like the largest grinder ever and just come here, come here. Let me just put you in there.
What was
Face,
that
sir.
movie
No, no,
with?
sir. That nigga be that damn Bush be running down the street, Face. No, sir. Come back. Just come back real quick. Just come back
Was
real
that
quick. No, no,
scary
let me holler
movie?
at you, player. I got you. I
Was
got
that
you right here.
was that scary movies where Wayne's was like rolling up like a weed man or some junk? I forgot that was like a thing made out of
Scary
person made
movie.
out of weed. I don't know.
Yes,
What was
scary
it?
movie. I think it was
Scary
scary.
Oh
movie.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
scary movie. That yeah, that's what Face would have did with this guy.
That nigga.
Yeah.
Woo!
Pause.
Hey, you know a nigga scared when he do the crossover, like when your feet do like loop, 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 like the in and
Mm-hmm.
out move. Why are nigga feet? Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Why'd you do
Look
that,
at
man?
it, just
Why you do
mind his
that,
business,
man? Why you do that,
going on a
man?
regular adventure.
Now my thing is this. All right, let me see what happened when he first came to the corner. Because if you know that this dude is right here, you tell me why he do that, man. Then that means you know that somebody was recording you when you came to the corner. Like, so who is this that he talking to? Like, how do you see this
Why'd you do
dude you
that, man?
talking to, but you acting surprised? You didn't see the recording. You didn't know something was about to happen. That's why they did it. Because they made you look like a jackass, sir.
Another reason why this shit is too funny.
They made you
You
do the
just went
Charleston,
viral.
sir. Nobody's done that dance since the 1930s, sir, but they made you do the Charleston.
That's why you
Charleston.
went viral.
Why you do that, sir? Poor guy. That nigga peed on himself in his little fatigue pants. God
He
bless him.
done turned into a 1960s black man.
Oh
Why did
shit.
you do that, sir?
Moral of the story is be aware.
And be
Know your
prepared.
awareness. Had a head on a swivel and you know, notice anything can happen at any moment. Don't just be
Mm-hmm.
out here just kind of aimlessly walking along. Deep, 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 deep. No, you better have your head on swivel. Like these streets is real out here.
You
And
never
speaking
know
of
when a
which,
random bushman gonna just pop up on you, you know.
his
It's like,
bladder
woo!
moved. Oh, all through them pants. Oh yeah, he said it and did it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You just take your jump scare move. Right? Why you gonna just stop there and then keep staring at it? Because if the bush jumped up at you, what if the bush is actually about to like rob you or attack you? Man, you just man, you better run up. You already got on your little shoes. Like you had on some nice little running shoes, some Asics. You know,
Mm.
you got your little camping book bag, so it ain't gonna be falling off your back while you booking it. Like it's time to run. Either run or beat.
Out,
You either got to beat his
out,
ass or run. But you
out
don't
here
stand
having
there.
adventures, being happy, all that stuff. Got your
See, this
book
is because
bag.
black people have lived in gentrified areas for too long. You start picking up them tendencies that have you sitting there just standing. Like, no, we don't need to be, we don't go see what it is or stuff. What's that? We either beat that thing's ass or we get the fuck up out of there. That's pretty much what we do. It is literally fight or flight with black folk. It ain't no, hmm,
Let's go
Like, okay,
what
investigate.
was that, guys? Let's go explore. Nah,
That's why I
fuck
be
that.
hating horror movies, yo. Like, cause I'm going to see the what is that movie? Y'all, Malignant. I don't know if y'all heard
Who?
about this. That
Malignant?
yeah,
movie, Malignant.
That about the
Yeah,
tumor?
yeah. It's a. I don't
Oh, it's
want to
really
say.
about a tumor? Oh,
I
shit.
don't want to say too much because it will give the movie away, pretty much. So,
Okay.
but it. I mean, like, I was in the movie looking like a detective, but I always get frustrated at white folk in there. You hear, I really do. Like you hear the clang, clang, clang in the background. The lights just went dark or whatever, and then all of a sudden you hear clank, clank. So why all of a sudden? Because I cut the lights off, the clank, clank come out of nowhere or whatever, and then you wanna,
That
who's in
silverware
there?
coming out?
Who's in there? It's always some random sound or whatever. Who's in there? You're not supposed to be in there at this time of the night or whatever. Bitch, bitch, duh,
Who is it?
who
Something you
is it?
need to be shooting at.
Duh. Like,
shit.
like if they're back there doing whatever the heck they want to do in darkness or whatever, they don't care about your little prissy ass knowing the rules and regulations or whatever.
You're not supposed to be there.
Because you know because you took all the safety modules for your job and everything that day or whatever, and you want to recite them on camera so you can get a raise or whatever. They don't care about
Oh,
that.
observe and report ass mess around and get your ass whooped.
But you go in there and investigate that clank clank. You
The clank
investigate
clank.
go ahead and investigate that clank clank. You gonna coming out looking like poor little tink tink. That's what you gonna be looking like. Clank clank. Who's there?
Honey, it sounds like
Who's
someone has
there?
asthma. We should go help him. Wonder why
Who's
he's breathing
there?
like that.
Who's out there talking? God, somebody that can kill you, bitch. If it
Well,
wasn't, you know what though? If it wasn't for the fact that we literally have Karens out there that's getting smacked in the face because they think a gun is fake or whatever, that's the only reason why these horror movies are still believable. That's exactly why
exactly.
these it's the
Exactly.
only way.
I don't want to know who's there. I want to know how I can get rid of who's there. It's not time to have a conversation and kick it. Who if somebody's in your house and they ain't supposed to be there, it ain't time to have tea. They not coming for dinner. They coming to chop, or they might be coming to have dinner, and
Mm-hmm.
you the main course. But
It would get me so frustrated. I'm sorry.
no, it's fine because on the topic of being observant and just kind of having your head on the swivel. Also, know your friends too. Sometimes your friends can have you set up or out there. So this next one is called "Can't Trust Your Own Friend."
Y'all gotta watch who y'all being friends with. I don't even do messy TikTok, but if you look closely, this young lady is digging up in my cousin's purse while she in the dressing room trying on clothes. Supposed to be a family friend. This is a thief. Since we all talking about fake friends. Okay, move the purse to the other side and just dig some more, huh?
What
Because
about
can't
your
nobody see you over
friend?
there, you thought. Yeah, just watch y'all friends. Right, like she over there. Then she left her at the mall after she took all her money and stuff. Sick, evaporate, Chicago. Sick thief.
The soundtrack in the back though. The soundtrack in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes your friends, man. Sometimes it be your friends.
If you look closely, this young lady is digging up in my cousin's purse while she
All
in the
up in
dressing room
there.
trying on clothes.
All up in there.
Supposed to be a family friend. This is a thief.
Let me get all that.
Since we
Let
all
me get
talking
all
about
that.
fake friends.
Run it.
Okay,
Run it.
she took all her money and stuff.
Let me get all
Sick,
that.
evaporate, Chicago.
And go help her look
Sick
for it
thief.
too. To be like, girl, you think you left it in the fitting room? You don't think you left it in the last store we was in, do you? Did they give you all your change?
Mm-hmm.
Dirty heifer.
Right, because they're my bags. You all in my bag.
Bitch, I was
Boy, that
with you.
trifling
You
as
supposed to
hell,
be
bro.
watching my
That
bag.
trifling as hell, man. I mean, cleaned it out. All the tax money, all the little PPP loan money left. Gone. Gizon. That is not a friend.
No,
That's a
that's
scammer.
like, yeah.
That's a thief.
We were
That's
some friends.
Cut her hands off.
Will they
Boo
stand
this
your
woman.
ground?
boo.
Will they let you
Oh,
down?
that shit was lighter. That shit probably felt like a feather when she was done. She was like, girl, this leather is new. This that new leather. It don't have no weight to it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Don't have no money in it either. It's gonna be hard for you to pay for that Uber on the way home, I think.
Yeah, should have left your ass. It's fucked up.
That's cold blooded. So keep your head on the swivel, man. Again, that might be our theme for the night. Awareness. Just have awareness. Who broke into what? Who broke into Palma VCR? No, man. She wanted to dub a movie, man. It's the Mac. It was the Mac.
It was the Mac.
Not now, Felicia. That was definitely a Felicia move though. When you steal it from your damn friends, bro. That's some trifling shit.
You
I
already know.
mean, yeah, my wife
You
don't
already know,
even.
man.
Nobody don't put her
Your
purse
bitch
down on the
chose me.
floor, no nothing. Like she be serious about that shit.
The Mac.
So I don't know what kind of friends these are, but
Yeah,
Associates.
yeah, friends.
keep your head on the swivel. Sometimes might be your friend is trying to steal you. Yeah, she definitely had to call somebody because you better know your card number or have an app or something that already got your card information saved. Because what you won't do is pay cash for shit else that day.
Mm-mm.
That's what you won't do. You can cancel that. That's fucked up, yo. Yeah, I don't mean no harm, y'all. I love y'all, bros, and I would hope y'all would do the same to me. But one of us stealing out the other one book bag or something, man. It's time for us to catch our ass whooping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna rock your ass.
Yeah, I mean that with the heavenly hand, straight from God.
It's always a
Yeah,
reason too. That
yeah,
is
like
always
that.
a
That would
reason
that
to
would be
do it.
reason. Yeah, it would have to be
Cause it's like
some.
it's
Yeah.
different levels of respect to that.
Come on,
Like
man. Like you
disrespect to
betraying
that. Like,
me. You're
bro,
basically
what you
saying you got to
stole
respect for
from
me.
me, you then left me behind. You
Fuck our
violated
friendship.
my trust, and then you think of that less of me that I won't come into your face about it.
That part too.
That's the part. That's the part. Like
You have literally degraded me as a man and
you
basically said you a pussy
literally
nigga. It's
let
the
that
equivalent of
part
me
count.
coming up, mushing somebody in the face and going, "You ain't gonna do shit, nigga." Oh word. Well,
Okay.
offline always.
Either you think I'm stupid and I won't find out,
Man, that's
or you
crazy.
think I'm gonna find out and I'm just not gonna do something about it. Either way, those are the two highest levels of disrespect.
I got it. Nope, I got it. I understand the lift. I see you. Lift. Uh huh.
Hmm.
Uh huh. Okay, I got you. But that's my fault. That's my fault. I had a
I
I
saw
had a
that.
blind moment real quick. I feel you though. You was right. It ain't that the joke didn't go over well. It's that it didn't go over well with specifically me. Yeah, yeah. I had a stuck up moment. That was actually really good. um, but yeah, man, have your head on a swivel, man. And this Nate's father that I'm going to show, definitely should have had his head more on a swivel because we about to see. Is this thing? You a dumbass last call. Uh, but yeah, this Nate's dad, man. Not only is he about to show that you definitely got to have your awareness up, even with your kids. Um, this is proof that no matter what race, gender, species, well, no matter what race or species you are, being a damn dad is hard, man. Like, dad's just have it fucking rough.
That's all I
Oh
know.
yeah, man. This dad got it rough, man.
They think their dad is their mom.
Oh, that's fucked up.
No, oh,
Once
oh.
again, these dumbass kids. And the dad's like, fuck them kids. I, I don't got titties. I don't got no milk. I don't got no milk. That's what that daddy is saying. Dad,
Oh
why
Can
shit.
you
y'all so
imagine
dumb?
the family huddle? And you got, hey kids, we gotta talk. Y'all come on down. No, go up and get your sister. Tell her come on
I
down
don't
too.
got one of them.
Hey, look, I ain't got no titties. What? What, nigga? You can't tell your kids she ain't got no titties.
Oh shit.
How do you go from an intellectual conversation to start this show off to telling your kids I ain't got no titties?
Hey, dog,
We got to have a serious
that doggy
conversation.
dad is mad, yo, that his kids are that dumb. Why are my kids so
Yo,
stupid?
dog
Yo,
should have
you
just
thinking I
started
got
peeing on
titties?
them, yo. That would have backed their ass
Oh
up.
man, my eyes are sleepy. Oh man,
Oh, you want to see
part.
what come out of here? All right.
Y'all gotta be Y'all gotta apologize. I had a rough week. So if I look like I'm
It's
extra
all good.
sleepy, or if I look like I done had, cause I'm looking at me, I was like, man, my eyes red as shit. Look like I
Oh,
took
it's
a couple
fine.
of sips.
What up, bitch?
It's fine. Nibbles and nibble them bits. Nibble them bits. Nibble them bits. Nibble them bits. Nibble them
That
bits.
dad is like, oh, I done gave birth to dumb kids. They're
What
over
up,
here thinking I got
bitch?
titties for milk.
Yo, he lucky. He lucky it ain't a pit bull. That shit would have locked down on that shit. He wouldn't have been
Oh
able to get
shit.
his dog off. Nigga had a permanent cock ring.
Hey now, get off me. I
That
don't
is
love you that much.
no bueno.
I'm your daddy. I don't love you that
No
much.
bueno. Oh
What up?
Lord, thank God dads don't like dads got it rough, but thank God that's ain't how we got it rough in the human realm, boy. I think I might have to fight my son into some shit like that. Yeah. It might have to come down to that, God bless.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
That
Don't
dog needs
starve. You
maternity
gonna have
leave.
to
I
starve.
mean that.
You gonna have to
He need
starve.
him. He need his wife to come on and handle. Hey, look, I need you to come on. Where you at? His wife done left him. Old deadbeat mama. Just left him to the wolves out here with a whole
Daddy,
litter.
Daddy, I'm starving in these streets. Well, I guess you're gonna continue starving. You better learn some
Right.
Similac.
You can't have a dog out there with a bowl sitting there mixing up some shit. Like, this
I
street's
mean, I'm
rough,
saying
Daddy.
if they
I
were
had to learn
if
how to
they're
cook,
humans
man.
too.
Daddy, Daddy, hey, look out. I had to learn how to flip these bricks. I had to learn how to cook. Now I be whipping it for me and my brothers.
Sorry, you better learn how to hunt. Do something. It's open field out there. There's a rabbit. Go get the rabbit.
Uh, there's a
Oh
joke
man.
there when you say rabbit, but I'm gonna leave it alone and go on to the next video. I'm gonna leave it all alone. Oh, I'm gonna leave it all alone. And I'm gonna go on to the next video, which is a young man who tried to prank his mother.
Mm.
But he should have probably left it all alone. Cause sometimes when you prank mom dude, mom dukes be having that OG wisdom and they'll go there with you and they catch on to the joke and will fuck you up. So this is what happened when basically joking with mama gives you more info than you ever wanted to know
Oh
about her.
no. Oh no. Oh no no no.
She done took me through school. You can't do that. She done brought me through school, even when she didn't have no money. She's deeply in church. Yeah, she was deeply in church. She's
I
home with God
was.
now. She did used to prostitute back when
Made plenty money.
back when she was like
It made plenty of money. Yo, I couldn't deal with that one from my mama, yo. I'm sitting there talking to my mama, giving my mama some accolades, and I try to pull a joke on her, and she just be like, "It made hold on, mama, what the fuck? What you mean? The
He
hell you
doing the
mean?
scholarship. He doing the
No,
scholarship
mama."
challenge. He doing the scholarship video challenge where they faking like they doing a scholarship or whatever.
Right,
First of all, sir, put a shirt on.
indeed. I'm
Your
gonna tell
mama
you
already
something,
know what's up. You ain't doing no scholarship video with your shirt off
but
either.
this the funniest part though. If you really think about it, right? If you look at like how many women we know, right, that are like professional now, they're living these successful lives, they have children, they have families, they're married, but we know them from back in college or high school, and we know what used to go down, right? Even us, right? I was like, we had a past, but like now where we at. It's a high likelihood that at some point everybody mama was a hoe. Whether it was for a summer in college, whether it was for a semester with her homegirls at spring break one year, but it's a high likelihood that your mama done did some wild shit that you just don't know about.
Except my mama. But the rest of you humans, yeah, y'all got some hoes for moms.
Oh, Mama Pat won't always Mama Pat. Mama had to like
I
two.
don't care what you say, Tiz. I will be in denial for the rest of my life. I don't give a fuck what you say about that.
Not worn though. Not as slightly leatherish. No, no, not rawhide.
Got house
Rawhide.
bought for me. I ain't got them now. The prostitution. Tell all of it. Tell all of it. Prostitution. Tell all of it. Let me get it out. Tell me how
Tell it all.
Yeah, I wouldn't. You call that? It was a joke, but you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. Shit, George bought me a house and go in there and check. You better check my background, nigga.
You better check my background, nigga.
You should have checked. He should have. He should
That
have
is
before he decided to do a prank.
Mama jump gangster with her. You better check my background, nigga. I used to be selling this shit by the pound, baby. Everybody had a little piece of Big Shirley. I was the woman. I used to take this head wrapped down and serve it up.
So that pussy got a house. Shit.
How you think we ain't had no house note in all these years? Mr. Frank won't just come around here to say hi. Man,
Ain't even his real name.
Mr. Frank was laying that Frank down.
Frank ain't even his real name. His real name is Richard.
I just got because they coming by dropping off that dick.
We didn't call him Dick because they ain't wanted to make it so obvious. That's what you
I mean, slanging it and proud of it. Look, that's a real smile right there. Like that's a real prideful look where she thinking back like, whew, I was a legend in my day, boy. I used to get them all have them lined up around the corner, ready to come get this.
Why you think you can play all that rap music you can play in your room now?
Is that a Gucci purse?
Yeah. How you think
She's
she
still slanging it?
purse?
She's slanging that. She was slanging that as of last week.
What?
She is still out here. Mama is out here
with designer head wraps and everything.
You just never know, man. You better be aware. Mama had them little stashes of money coming from out of nowhere. She ain't worked in years, to your knowledge.
That's on you. That's on you. I got that you.
Better get the scholarship when you admitted to prostituting.
Well, I sure was.
Well, I sure was.
That's what you get. That is what you get. You know what's crazy? You know what's going to be crazy? That this is going to continue to happen. Oh. Yeah, it is a Wi-Fi. But well, this is going to continue to happen though, because we're going to have these OnlyFans mothers after a while.
Yo, that's real as shit though.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big damn fact. It's gonna be a generation of mamas out here having some awkward ass conversations with their kids as their kid's best friend at school now got a subscription and they're seeing all of Mama Twat.
It already happened. It's already happening.
You know somebody?
No, I don't know somebody, but I've seen reports and but whatever. Shoot. Some people even, I'm pretty sure they even use that as, they probably had something happen to them and probably used that to promote their OnlyFans even more. I was the mother that got caught, blah, blah, blah. Here's all my other stuff. That's all it is. And it's going to continue to happen.
All I'm gonna say is, if you know Big Bertha from back in the day, please stay away from her son. I'm sure he feels pretty traumatized as of right now, seeing as though he just found out his mom with them and having them boots knocked all around town for a while now. But still, make sure you drop off a little donation. You know, he looked like he's still living with Mama, which is a concern. So he might not want to worry about Mama's prostitution as much as his own freedom and independence. But you didn't ask us, so Anyway,
Why is Mama hand so goddamn big? It looks like she could slap
she
and
did
punch
have
and
some
kick.
hams. She did have them big Riddick bow fists.
Yeah,
They
like
were rather they were rather large. She
maybe
got them claw them Kawhi
maybe you got
Leonard.
some hope. Maybe it's some hope, sir. Maybe all she did was
I
hand.
tell you why them hands were so big. See, when you work your hands out a lot, you get long, you get bigger hands. That's why people who like box, do construction, piano, like all these people
Hmm.
that basketball, football, like their hands get really big. So I think, her gripping that headboard from all them years trying to make sure she kept her balance and kept her rhythm right and stuff, I think it led to, swollen hands and a larger than average first baseman mitt.
And professional hand jobs and shit like that.
That too, that's part of the, her hand muscles are strong. She can open any jar of anything. Her grip is for real.
I don't need no man for the pickle jaw.
Girl, the way you're moving, I mean, I'm trying. Okay, I don't know why that song popped in my head, but if I just felt like it fit in my brain, that went along well with that in my head. But let me give my brain a break. And after this video from Allstate, speaking of which, are you in good hands? They offering low rates and telling you that you in good hands. So click for a quote today, y'all, if you want
That's
to.
what she.
Uh,
That's what the mother said. Are you in
yes,
good?
Mr. Frank. Mr. Frank know all about them good hands. Them
I'm sorry.
hands.
Sorry.
Well, anyway, wash your hands out here, folk, because it is a pandemic. And this next video, I see Joe Biden, so I'm assuming he either about to talk to us about pandemic or talk to us about yet another policy he's gonna make that ain't got shit to do with black people. But let's see what Joe Biden talking about. This next video, not sure which one of y'all put this, but it's called Your Thoughts. So let's get your thoughts.
Tonight, I'm asking each of you to reach out to your unvaccinated patients over the next 2 weeks and make a personal appeal to them to get the shot. America needs your personal involvement in this critical effort. My message to unvaccinated Americans is this: what more is there to wait for? What more do you need to see? We've made vaccinations free,
Oh shit!
safe, and convenient. The vaccine is FDA approved.
Peace, Queen.
Over
Long time.
200
Peace,
million
Darnell.
Americans have gotten at least one shot.
Always a pleasure
Darnell.
to have you in the Queen. Hell
You've been
yeah,
patient,
man. The
but our patience is
OG.
wearing thin, and your refusal has cost all of us. So please do the right thing.
I tend to do that
All
all
right.
the time.
I said, man, I agree, yo. I said at this point, man, like, all right, I got a unique perspective. I ain't gonna say exactly what I do, but I will say, I definitely see a lot of cases of COVID right now, and they are getting worse and worse and worse. And a lot of it is due to adults that are not yet vaccinated, that are just transmitting it and not giving a damn, or that are going to a lot of high risk areas, and because they're not vaccinated, they're getting it, but then they're not um, updating and going ahead and getting right, and they're thinking because well I got it, so I'm gonna be good, and then they're catching it again and retransmitting. So I definitely think like it's something to that. It's definitely a personal decision though. I hope he don't do nothing weird and try to like make people fucking get it. Like I definitely am big on personal choice and like personal freedom, but I do think there needs to be some just common sense shit that like if you're not gonna be one of the people to get vaccinated, then at least wear a mask just to make sure that damn protecting other people, you protecting yourself. Like you don't want to catch that shit unnecessarily either, whether you believe in it or not. Just take the precaution. I think it definitely need to be a lot more like just let's just do a lot of the precautions that ain't necessarily got to be invasive like a vaccine. And I feel like if we actually just follow the shit that they keep rolling out and sustain it for a minute and stop being selfish. Like, I gotta go to the club. I really must go on this trip to Barbados this week. I really need to see. Like, sometimes it's all right to just do something for the greater good. And at this point, like, I'm getting sick of this pandemic shit. Like, I'm ready to just do the right thing for a month, for a few months, let that shit die, let them figure it out, and then we can move on for real, but without risking it spiking again. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it, Pat.
Headphones dropped. And it dropped again. Go ahead, Face. I'll fix this.
I'm real big on the personal choice shit. If you want to get it, get it. If you don't want to get it, don't get it. But I mean, like Ted said, put the damn mask on if you don't want to get it. You can be all about your personal freedom, but at the same time, don't infringe on someone else's personal health. A lot of people nowadays don't really care about the next person. It's all about self. But at the end of the day, if it's just about self, protect yourself. Even if you do think it's imaginary, it's all propaganda, whatever your thoughts may be, just in case, reasonable doubt, just put the mask on. It's easy. That's
That's
it.
a big thing. Yeah. Thank you, Donnell, for the cash out. We miss you too, love. Good to have you back in the mill. But yeah, I definitely think, get the damn vaccine, people, if you can. If it's in your heart and you've been kind of like, well, just go ahead and get it. If you don't want to get it, then just follow the other protocols so you ain't getting sick yourself and you ain't infecting nobody else. Like, we gotta start treating that shit like what is it, man? Condoms, man. If you ain't gonna protect yourself, then abstain. But don't be like, I ain't gonna get the vaccine, and I ain't gonna wear no mask, and I'm gonna keep going in these big, large groups, and I'm gonna keep going to risky areas, and I'm gonna breathe in everybody's face and don't care. Like, come on, man. It can't be everything. Like,
people don't care, man. People don't care.
I just want to live, man. That's all. And I want everybody to live and make it about this shit. So just do what you're supposed to do, people. That's my opinion. But whatever's a bad thing. I tell you what I don't want. I'm getting sick of. I'm getting sick of these people, these conspiracy theories, man. Ain't no 5G, man. Ain't got shit to do with this shit. Ain't none of that. The only conspiracy that might have some actual shit to it is maybe the government, actually having something to do with it in the first place, or governments, working together to cover it up. I can see that, and I don't think that's conspiracy. I think that's just how government kind of operates anyway with anything. So that's just a norm. But
yeah, saying the government's trying to cover it up is like saying the government is the government.
Right. Like, they doing what they did last week, but I definitely think we need to do our part and just get the fuck up out of this shit, and then we can move on and have a good life, man. So I don't know. Trying to see what we got next. Okay. This next one is called Damn. The car ain't even do nothing. Listen for the twist in here. There's definitely a twist in it. When I first heard it, it definitely caught me the fuck off guard. I was like, oh shit. All right. I already thought this was a dumb scene, but now it just got interesting, got a little weird. I'm very interested to see what Face gonna have to say on this one. Yeah. So here we go, y'all. This one is called Damn. The car ain't even do nothing.
You out here looking stupid. Why are you tripping? Oh my God. You really out here mad like that, messing up your own car. How are you mad at me because you got caught messing? I wasn't messing no dude, bro. Yes, you was. How are you mad at me because of that? Look at this dude. What is wrong with him?
Yo, did you see how far that door threw his ass? Did you see how far that door threw him?
Look at this dude. What is wrong with him? Look at him. You really out here messing up your own car. Messing up your own car. Messing up your own car.
The door threw him so far. The door threw him so fucking far. Yo, that door whooping his ass. Them
Now
doors was beating the
you
shit out of him.
They
beat
have
him with
to. I would
yeah.
too. You done rip my dang side view mirror off. Yeah, I'd smack you with my door.
Yo, that door threw his ass across the street so hard.
Yo, like
Like
what the fuck?
if you don't
Oh
sit your
God.
little fake
How are you mad at
swollen
me?
and
Because you got
oh
caught
my,
messing with a
like
dude.
why are you
Messing
so
with
mad?
this little dude, bro.
I won't mess with no
You
dude,
got
bro.
mad at me
Yeah,
because
you
of
were.
that.
Yeah,
Look
you
at this
were.
dude. What is
You
wrong
acting
with
like that.
him?
Yeah, you were.
Don't put that on me, bro. You really out here
Sir,
messing up your own
sir,
car. Messing up your own car.
sir,
Messing up
the
your own car
door is
looking
gonna win,
stupid.
sir. That's a car.
Because you got caught messing with a dude.
That's a
Fuck you.
2,000 pound
Crazy.
vehicle
You mad at me
against
because
your
of that?
little buck natty
You really mad
ass.
at me.
If you don't sit
Anger,
down
anger
and just
management.
go ahead and say, and go ahead and talk to that lady and
Anger
explain how
Now,
you
management.
got caught with whoever you got caught with. Cause goddamn,
Anger
what's
management.
going on is he's upset and he's that mad that he wants to hit
God.
something, but he knows he damn sure ain't gonna hit her.
Mm-hmm.
So
right,
you
right. I'm
you turn
pretty
that
sure.
toxic you turn that toxic anger into something even stupider and damaging your own vehicle.
It's
So
just something even stupider.
when you're gonna have to replace that shit, that
Mm-hmm.
door jam that you just messed up, that's not
Mm-hmm.
gonna be cheap. That
Yeah,
rearview mirror, you could probably find it in a junkyard. That's easy. I've broken a
Maybe.
few rearview mirrors myself.
yeah, but
That's easy to replace. But that door's gonna cost
yo, that door
you.
beat his
He needs
ass.
therapy. That man needs therapy. He needs someone to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is. He
I
needs
think he
someone to
need to just admit that he was messing with the dude. Cause if you won't messing with the dude, the fuck is you so mad about?
oh, hold
Nigga
up.
just
What
had
you
that
say?
conversation oh yeah, that's what happened. So he's that mad because she caught him with a dude, or that's what she claimed.
Oh,
Hold on, let me run it back for you. Yeah, listen.
You out here looking stupid. Why are you tripping?
Car ain't even
Oh
had
my
nothing to do with
God.
it.
You really out here mad like that, messing up your own car. How are you mad at me because you got caught messing with a dude? What you mean I'm messing with no dude, bro?
ooh,
Yes, you was. How are you mad at me because of that? Look at this dude. What is wrong with him? Don't put that on me,
Yo,
you
she
really
was
out here
talking
messing up
so
your own
fast, I
car.
ain't catch
Messing
that.
up your own car.
yeah,
Messing up your own car looking
just
stupid. Fuck this fucking car.
you're
Because you got caught messing with a
embarrassed.
dude. Fuck this fucking car.
See, the
That's
reason why
crazy.
he's
You mad at
messing it
me?
up is because he is trying to break something so he can feel like he got his masculinity back because she just called him out on his masculinity, basically.
Yeah, he's
Right,
just,
right.
And now he's
he's
viral.
A straight jacket and a stronger leg. How the hell did he kick that door that hard and not a dent? Like he
yeah,
beat the shit out of this door and has done nothing but not even knock the rearview mirror off, just the cover of the rearview mirror. So you didn't
exactly.
even like, nigga. What do you ain't no protein, huh? Your muscles are just mush.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like you have the strength of a toddler, sir. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like
Ah,
my son's 6. He sometimes struggle with the weight of the door. Nigga, you are a grown man, and that door just flung you across the street like a fly. And whoever makes this car, is this a Toyota? Who is this? Nissan? Who is this? Because they
Is
have
that a
a very
Camry?
durable car. It is
I think
it
it's a
is
that bitch
standard.
Camry.
built for
No,
that.
No,
Nissan,
it's
I'm telling you,
Nissan.
Nissan, Toyota,
Nissan.
and Ford, boy. You get one of
I
them,
have a Nissan.
your car gonna last. It gonna
I have a
stick with you.
Nissan.
It gonna stick
That
with you.
bitch built for stuff. Shit.
I mean that Nissan. This is a commercial for
You
you,
out here looking stupid. Why are you tripping?
crazy
Oh my
man,
God. You really out
crazy
here
man
messing
proof.
up your own car. How are
Will
you mad at me
withstand
because
a
you got caught
30
messing with
second
a
to
dude?
40-second beating,
Yes, you
and
was.
you'll
How
only
are you
lose
mad
a
at me
rear
because of
view
that? Look at
cover.
this dude. What is wrong with
Get
him?
out of here. The
You
fuck
really out
off
here
me,
messing up
son.
your own
That should have been your warning, sir.
car. Messing up your own car looking stupid. Fuck this fucking car. Because you got caught messing with a dude. Fuck this fucking car.
Cause you got caught. That's
You
what
mad
it
at me
do.
because of that? He really mad at me.
So now you embarrassed in so many levels on this video. You got your ass whooped
Mm-hmm.
by a car. You're losing your girlfriend on this. You done got caught with a dude. And you done
Yeah.
got beat up by the car and are now doing the walk of shame away from the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
Like you done got frustrated just to walk the fuck down the street. Now you're gonna walk home from your car that you done beat up.
So
I
you
would
can
at
walk
least
right
like
back
to
down
see
to
him
get your
like at
car.
least get in your own car, sir.
He really mad at me.
Wait, I
I've
think
never
it's flat.
He
seen
not
this.
mad.
I think his
He
tire
not
flat.
mad at you, man. He not
You said
mad
what?
at you, man.
Yeah, I think
No,
his
he mad at
tires are
himself.
flat.
Oh shit. I ain't even peeped that, boy. Y'all got y'all
Well,
you
in the
got an
last
eye.
second,
You
At the
got
last
out of
second,
there,
I saw
champ.
his tire
Hold up.
look extra low in the back.
Off this fucking car, because you got caught messing with a
Oh shit!
That is crazy. You mad at me because
See?
of that? He really mad at me.
If L was a person, this is worse than the dude that was like mad because the dude was following him or something like that. Y'all remember that video?
Yeah, I remember that.
Like this is worse than that because you are literally throwing a damn temper tantrum because you can't just admit to your life. And now a car has beaten your ass for 30 seconds as your girlfriend mocks you and you get to walk up the street looking sad. Now I know your neighbors outside by this point laughing at your ass. Cause yeah, I used to live in an apartment complex and there was a couple that lived upstairs and they used to always have these little weird ass arguments. It was always an argument where something weird would come out during the argument. And I know people be laughing because me and my wife used to go out and sit on the patio just to laugh at their arguments every time. It was like a TV show. It was like free. It was like free Real Housewives or something. It was like, oh, I wonder what they're gonna argue about tonight. Oh shit, it's about to be funny. Go get the popcorn. Get the wine and the popcorn. So yeah. Exactly. You have to actually live this out because I know she posted that and tagged him on social media. So now his friends gonna be watching that and laughing.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know Alonzo gay as hell. I saw her on Facebook. She was FaceTime. She had him up there. He was kicking his own door. They had a flat tire and stuff. Yeah, she was telling her he was in bed with a man's and stuff.
With a man's.
A man's
have been delivered.
Yeah, man, that nigga gay as hell. He on out there kicking rear view mirrors off while his tires flat. World star.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious. What is that? The car fucked him up.
That ain't the only thing.
Last call, you drunk? Did you mean to type that like that? You all right? What the hell is that? Dar car foot factum upa? Upa! Did you just turn Greek on us?
Upa.
Last call, Antetokounmpo. I don't know what happened. Last call glitching, so we're gonna pray. Either that or that's another one of them jokes that I'm slow on, and then that's a possibility too. That is actually a legit possibility. So I'll hold up and see what the hell actually happened. Gave you a ride and they asked about the mirror. Hell no. You stupid as hell. This next one is called Rick James on Joe Brown. I don't even know how.
It was
me. Shit.
I added Rick James.
So I clicked this, not thinking that I was gonna actually see Rick James. I thought it was gonna be some weird shit. Oh, he laying down. Thank you. He meant up. Got it. Okay. I was like, what is happening over there? Usually he be sharp on it. Last call in there, drunk, get lifting them little weights from face grip.
My wife shit.
Oh, only a couple of people will get that, but yeah. Pod Squad joke. Y'all gotta run back some episodes to find that one. But this next episode is actually episode is hell no, because y'all always got there talking about what's up, guys. Hell no, I'm gonna get my fucking jabs in, damn it. Man, fuck you, man. I'm gonna think of a new intro. Watch. I'm surprised y'all ass 1 week. Damn, y'all ain't worth a damn, man. So to deflect this attention off me and my weird intro to our podcast, we're gonna go ahead and throw this to brother Rick James, who was actually on fucking JoJo Brown. I don't know what else to say, or I don't have no better intro than just to
my life and my career back.
It's Rick James.
Pay me. I said, whatever's conducive for you, you know. So I said $200 or $300. So we worked out a thing. And he ended up paying me. He gave me a couple of payments. I think one time he paid me $200. Sent me a payment another month of $300. And the payment stopped. I mean, there was nothing.
Yeah, but why? 500?
Wait a minute. Yeah, but we're going to get into why. Hello, you just hold on for. I'm sorry.
$500 you got.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
All right.
He's going to get into this thing, but seeing that this is my time to talk, I'll just finish telling you. Then we got.
Seeing that this is my time to talk, I'm just finished telling you. Last call. I want you to know you are my. I hate you, but you're one of my favorite Pod Squad members ever. But I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. You got to come up on the panel one day and actually roast live, yo, because yeah. If I'm gonna get roasted, I don't mind letting you get them all, bro. You are fucking hilarious, and you ain't shit for that. And I'm telling you, watch this week's episode. It's gonna be like, "Que paso, amigos."
Translated into "What's up, guys?"
Fuck you. Neither one of y'all ain't worth shit. Shit. You go over there and drink with last call as he drunk types and go lift them little weights in the hell with both of y'all. And just because you on here and you done dodged all these strays, damn it, Pat, and you hold your man back. And now I'm gonna go ahead and finish playing the great Rick James.
We got together at a club, Club Billboard on Sunset, a bunch of us, and people were drinking a little bit. And no slight on JT or my used to be friend, but you know he's there's a little sugar in his tank, you know. I mean,
shit!
You know, a little
Rick James,
a little sugar going on up in there.
Don't say that, Rick. Don't say that.
What?
Don't say that, Rick. Don't say that. Don't tell nobody.
Okay? Now I have a problem with that because I love him still. Okay. I mean, I'm not, my life and my career.
That nigga looked like he wanted to go.
Like you didn't notice until he actually said it, and then when he said it was like, and then he just.
Is this
that
like
dude got a satin kufi, B?
I was like, what is that? Is that like like a yarmulke or something?
You know, so I said $200 or $300. So we worked out a thing. And he ended up paying me. He gave me a couple of payments. I think one time he paid me $200. Sent me a payment.
Jerron Turner.
And the payment stopped. I mean, there was nothing.
Yeah, but why? 500?
Wait a minute. Yeah, but we're going to get into why. Hello, you just hold on for. I'm sorry.
$500.
Hello.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
All right.
He's going to get into this thing, but seeing that this is my time to talk, I'll just finish telling you. Then we got together at a club.
That's it.
On Sunset, a bunch of us, and people were drinking a little bit, and no slight on my friend JT or my used to be friend, but you know he's there's a little sugar in his tank. You know, I mean there's a little a little sugar.
The funny part is how well spoken. How well spoken Rick James actually is when he's not high on that booger sugar and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is coherent as he be coherent as fuck. And then just get into unity.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
What? What's Keo? What that mean, defrauding? What's Keo Lagar? Does that mean?
Let's look it up.
Yeah, I'm scared of that. Hold on. Had me out here saying some old wild shit.
So he said, key your car with cigars. I mean, he said, Keo.
Keo the guy? That better not be, yo.
Que sera? What?
That better not be another fucking language for what's up, guys.
What guys?
Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. The hell with all y'all, man. The hell with all y'all. I hope this man on screen knits all of y'all matching satin kufis.
Don't say that, Rick.
Y'all ain't shit.
This nigga got a neon satin kufi, B. He got a neon satin yarmulke, yo.
Hey, man.
I thought it was his hair at first, man. It's about as shiny as Rick's suit too.
Yo, I did at first think it was a bang. I did think it was a bang at first. Like I was about to be like, not the bang.
Did he shave around his head and then painted his hair
The bowl cut.
neon green? Satin
You
green?
know, his hair looked like it's the satin green. It looked like it's the satin green version of the hair that Red from Foul Heartbeats had. Like when he got drunk and that shit started like swinging, and it got loose. The pomade and shit started wearing off, and it was just
Maybe he was going with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
maybe it's Maybelline. I got a joke there too, but I don't know if YouTube will let me get it off. They might ban me for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep it to myself.
Yeah, we already pushing it with Rick
But
James.
y'all,
Just putting his business out there like that.
yeah. But maybe it's Maybelline. Y'all will get it later. People don't know. All right, I'm gonna keep on moving on now. This next this next one is called, I think it's Old Pops Getting Creative.
Oh, old pops. I used the old English way of saying old.
Oh, I was like, is this like a fake version of Cocoa Pops or something? What the fuck? Oh, Pops, old Pops.
Dang,
But
I
like
forgot
no,
about Cocoa
like
Pops.
your daddy, like an old father is what you're
Yeah.
talking. All right, I got you. Old Pops getting creative. I don't know whether he about to whip somebody's ass or what's about to happen, but Pop's about to show us some creativity, guys. So let's see what the hell Pop's about to do.
On a budget.
Let's get it.
Tell me your dad needs to be in a mental institution without telling me.
Something about this guy's creeping me the fuck out.
It's his eyebrows, yo. It's his face. It's way his mouth. Pause.
Yo,
His
something
form.
is creeping me the
Form.
hell out.
He is like he got like a black Grinch Joker face thing going on the low. And then
Tell
his
me your dad
eyebrows.
needs to be in a mental institution.
It's the way he looked up at I don't know, where is it?
Like he looked too happy.
Yeah.
Tell me your dad needs.
Oh, I keep missing
Yeah.
it. It's
No,
this
I
moment.
saw it. I saw
right
it. It's like
there.
he go up. Yeah,
that
he look
moment
up.
is creepy as fuck. No, don't ever look up. Look down, nigga. You look down at the word. Don't look up, because that should look creepy as hell. Like, nigga, what the
Why
fuck
your
is wrong with
eyebrows
you?
look so big? Like I see those first.
That's the last look you see before you end up becoming Hannibal Lecter's next meal. Like, that's before you get Silence of the Lambs and you end up at a pit with a nigga talking about it puts the lotion on the skin and shit. Right.
Eyebrows looking like a Dr. Proctor line. Blackness. Dark.
The last shit you see before death. I don't mean
That's
no
what your
harm.
eyebrows
That is
look
the
like.
hardest. That is the hardest shit I done heard, bro. That. Whoo.
Blackness.
I don't think we had no bars like that on this show before ever. She said,
Blackness is.
You see before death, nigga.
I know where you sleep. I know where you eat. She didn't say that, but that's what it sounded like.
Yeah. It was thuggish. I like it.
Batman, bitch. Oh, no matter.
I like it. I respect the gangster. I like it. I the Podnas approve. Young Candyman is definitely it. Yes, he don't say this nigga's name 5 times at all. I feel like he'll pop up in your room with like I don't even know, man, with like a tutu on and a feather duster,
like with Kendrick Lamar playing in the background.
Some more weirdo shit, like a lime green kufi on.
In a mental institution without telling me.
Did he say institution? What is an institution?
His voice is really.
What a mental institution.
This is what your pops. How do you say your pops need to be in a mental institution without saying it? With your eyebrows. He got some buck teeth too, man.
The front ain't worth a damn. You ain't worth a damn. Something
I'm gonna
tells me I'm
continue to
gonna see
joke
that
this
shit in
man's
the chat
face
somewhere.
in the background.
Go ahead with them. He got them high cheekbones looking weird as hell. Like it's
Sorry.
just he looks
What do
like he
you?
could be a character. What in the hell?
You look like a cat in a bit.
All right, hold on. Is that what I think it is?
Yes, yes. It's a headboard.
Did that nigga paint a headboard on the wall?
Fuck.
Yes.
If you don't get this first grade craft project, the fuck.
Oh man! And
That
the
should
line is
look
just
like
not
a
enough.
painting your child bring home from school talking about, Mommy, I made this for you. You know what it is? A chicken? A dinosaur? Oh, it's a headboard. Beautiful.
Oh my
We
God!
put it
No,
on the
it's a
we'll put
whole
it
bunch of shredded
on the
paper glued together.
paper mache ass headboard. What
That's
in
why I
the
don't have kids.
Here it is in a different angle.
was that supposed to make it better?
No,
Here's another close up.
look, like his
With this
lines ain't even
squiggly
straight.
ass line.
Yeah,
Yep.
you wouldn't buy a headboard that like that with it all, messy and chopped up on the top, the lines and
Dad
stuff.
went out and paid. He went out and paid for that. He went out and paid for that.
He might have just had to
That is
paint.
some trifling ass, some sorry ass shit. Like what in there? You paid for paint to go paint. What kind of low budget shit? I don't think I've ever. I done seen some wild shit growing up in the hood, man. Right. You could have, if you're gonna take the time to do all that, at least if you're gonna tear up the wall, at least make it look
He
nice. You know, put some
he
detail
ran out
on
of
it,
paint.
make the curve right.
He ran out of paint for the most part, for the main part.
Why the headboard so much skinnier than the mattress? It's just so many problems here. Drawing is hard, but you could have got some stencils. You could have I've even seen people take a projector and project a picture on the wall, and then they trace that shit. So just to make sure it's straight, it's a lot. This is this looks like something that I would come in my son's room, and it would just be on the wall, and I would be like, John, what are you doing? Like this one of them, like you done fucked up and
That
painted on
man
like this
said,
some toddler work.
"This I made this house. This is my this is my house.
I've never
Do
seen
whatever the
nothing
hell I
like
want."
this. It's had to be one of yours, Pat, but I don't even know where to go with this, man. Like,
Yeah.
This is the
Tell
one.
me your dad needs.
oh, his face comes back again at the end. No,
I
I
think this is
swear.
this
I
is
don't
the
think his
one.
dad did it. I think he did it, and he used his dad as like a euphemism so he could try to show off his artwork and try to thinking that people was gonna like it. But if they didn't, then he could blame it on his daddy. I mean, they could have done something. He ain't got to do that. He ain't got to just come out there with that skinny ass headboard with a wide mattress. And why is Papa not sleeping on like a king size bed, like in a grown man bed? Why is he sleeping on a twin mattress? That is a little ass mattress. I hope Papa ain't 6 feet tall, or his feet hanging off, or his head is on that wall. One of right. And you might as well just go ahead and make it a full damn nice room. Go ahead, paint you a love seat beside it. Paint you a damn TV on the wall real quick that's stuck on your favorite channel. Just go ahead and make a thing of it at this point. Shit. That's what I say. But yeah, well, all right, moving on. This next video. It's funny we talked about gold all in my chain go earlier tonight because this next video is about somebody who is kind of taking that concept to the damn extreme. I don't know how else to explain this other than This dude look like a goddamn fool. So let's share. Let me share this with y'all and let y'all see how much of a damn fool he looks like here.
Oh, bruh.
After the advertisement, make sure y'all watch Gossip Girl on HBO and all the other TV shows that come on HBO Max. And
I'll make
yeah,
sure I watch it.
whatever the hell that show was about, watch that
I
shit
probably
because the
won't.
advertisement say watch it.
I'm not gonna watch it, but I'm gonna watch some else on HBO Max.
Why does he have on African neck rings? What the fuck is happening right here? Who? Pat?
No, I was gonna
Face?
do this, but Face
Yes.
beat me to
Oh,
it.
what in the
This is
Yes.
definitely a Pat-ish type vid, but he beat me
Yes.
to it. Posting this.
Yes, I did. He had gold chains implanted into his head.
But are they real gold chains?
They are.
Or was this like some old like trunk jewelry, some like truck jewelry that? What in the fuck?
I have so many things to say. I blame Lil Uzi Vert.
Everybody's trying to do the most extreme, weirdest jewelry trend now. You had the dude with the charge up stone in the middle of his forehead. Now this motherfucker got gold chains implanted to his head.
You spent all that money on your fake hair and that thing on your neck, and you could have put all that money into actually going to a studio.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
It's
say
so
that.
much to analyze here. You got a Latino brother rapping in a cheap closet or something, or cheap
Hella,
office area that he done made into his own home studio instead of actually having the money to go to a good studio, build a real studio. But he got enough money to implant gold chains in his head. He has on African neck rings for some reason, and I have no idea what the fuck that's all about. Um, he has on a Hawaiian shirt or something. I don't even know what that is. There's so much wrong with all of this. What the?
and then the facial expression, and then and then
What Facebook question?
He's
I
throwing
can't
up
see.
Rockefeller. Is he
that
signed
lip.
to Rock Nation? What the hell?
uh yes. Mm. You know, I have mixed
Is he
feelings,
an
and
MC?
I might be wrong by saying this, but wouldn't it be easy to rap in Spanish and French if everything ends with I or O or EAs? Like practically everything pretty much rhymes.
You know it'll be hard to rap in Spanish and
And it
make
makes
the
sense.
nah. It can make sense, but to make it make sense while the Spanish rhymes and the English translation ends up rhyming when you translate it,
What's
that
the
would
dude
that would
name?
be some lyricism.
D Smoke. D Smoke do that shit.
Who?
D
D
Smoke.
Smoke.
D Smoke.
Yeah.
He how he got famous? He got famous. It was a show on Netflix, and I think
Yeah.
Cardi
T.I.
B, Ti
Oh
T.I.
were the
shit.
judges,
Okay.
and he won it.
It was like they had one of the episodes in like a barber shop or something.
Yeah, and they
Killer
had
Mike
Snoop
barber
up there,
something.
and Snoop
I
was a
remember that.
judge one time.
I actually know
And
who you're talking about now. Okay, I didn't know he did that type shit. That's hard.
Yeah.
He was like a
He's
teacher
sick
or
with that
something.
shit.
I had to check that out.
Like, he really got some. He really got some good. He really skilled. He's a talented individual. So
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
he did
definitely.
that shit in his final performance. I think the fight. No, his first video he did from the video he did from. He made this shit rhyme in Spanish, but the words he made rhyme in Spanish, it rhymed exactly the same way in English.
That's hard. Now that's tough. Now that's some right.
And multiple languages, way fluent.
Yeah.
To just
To
be
be able to
like,
put up
that's
there.
something you got to be fluent to do.
Oh, that's easy. Jewelry cleaner. Jewelry cleaner and a toothbrush.
Hope his skin ain't like allergic to metal or some shit.
But I wonder if like what is it attached? Is it attached to his scalp? Is it attached to his hair? Like how is that on there?
Skull.
Oh.
Where is Magneto?
Oh shit. It's a lot of building with that. Salute. Thank you so much, Dr. Queen, for the donation to the building fund. We are truly humble. Thank y'all. Jesus. Much appreciation. Much appreciation.
Much appreciated. Definitely.
That shit frazzled the fuck out of me, man. Nigga might actually build the building now. Shit, we might actually be able to. Our building might be built for Umar. Shit. Damn. Nigga, heart started beating fast and everything, man. I don't know. Shit. I don't even know what the fuck I was about to say no more. That threw me off right there, player. Damn, Doc.
We were discussing
hit
what
the
that
bowl of
man
acid
washes, what he washes his hair with, and
oh, it's definitely jury cleaner. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh damn, got to be jury cleaner, most definitely. Because I feel like shampoo would tarnish some of the metals. So you know what I mean, like
using turpentine.
Turpentine. That nigga Scott will be burning like fuck under them there.
Or what
tell
he
you
could
what.
use, he may use warm water baking soda and just regular soap and just dip that shit in there in the solution and then pat it dry.
That shit go dry with a
I know he
cake
got a
up
hard
with a
time
film
sleeping
on
at night. I know damn
alcohol
well he
in
got
there.
a hard
Yes.
fucking time sleeping.
I mean, with all that rattling and rustling and shit, nigga head sound like change. Just change jingling all that.
Change.
Those jingle bells? No, that's just Uncle Leroy.
Change sounded like that clank in darkness that I was talking about earlier with the horror movie.
But then again, this generation, man, you never know. He could have found some shiny ass beads and shit, and had somebody put a bunch of shiny ass beads in his head that look like gold.
Oh shit! This nigga said WD-40.
It's a pimp called Slickback.
Slickback.
Yo, you can't clean that shit with no. You clean metal with oil. Well, that's true. But can you imagine that he's sitting there with his hair up, and then he's sitting under the dryer after he done washed some WD-40. His hair's all black.
Metal Jerry curl.
He walk around with one of them rags that the mechanics use.
He got a metal Jerry curl. That nigga is Colossus with a Jerry curl.
Oh no! I tell you what, yo. I bet you that nigga head be hot as shit in the summer. Cause you know metals be attracting heat. I bet his head be scorching, boy. And radiating heat.
And he in South America or wherever he at, some of his Spanish, man. His scalp red. He probably more red. Scalp red as shit.
Speaking of scalp being red.
Your segue. Just the way your segues are.
For the random video of the night, man, and for all of our new Pod Squad members or people watching on replay, the random video tonight is kind of when we pretty much say goodbye for the evening, but we leave on a good note of just something random. It could be funny, it could be weird, it could be disturbing. We never really know. A lot of times Pat comes up with these and just throws them on in there. And I think this is Pat, but if for some reason it feels like a face vibe to this.
I'm pretty sure it's face because I don't think I
This is
had this
called
one.
The Ring Girls Got Hands Now Too.
Oh yeah, that's mine.
Okay, folks. Not really sure what we about to go with this one, because it's called The Ring Girls Got Hands Too. So I don't know. But my assumption is, as we say goodbye to each other this evening, somebody gonna be getting their ass whooped.
Well, we put up the disclaimer, so
Indeed, indeed. Before we play that random video, though, man, just first of all, shout out to all of y'all for joining us this evening. Super huge shout out to the Dr. Queen, Nikki Proctor Walden, for
Seriously,
gracing our
just crazy.
stage. Yes, man, having a really dope build and sparking just huge, sparking a real good inspiration in me, as far as some new content for us to bring to the podcast. Um, that should spark some more dope builds. So just thank her for her knowledge, her wisdom, the donation. Thank her and Donnell for their donations, man. They are not taken lightly. Um, and all right, y'all know I like to laugh. This is not me trying to be mean, but it is funny. So if y'all decide that y'all sent too much and y'all do want your money back, we will refund. We will not hold that money like that. So your donations are safe here. But just peace, love, man. I love all y'all, man. Thank y'all for coming to not only have a super dope bill with us and the Queen, Dr. Nikki Proctor Walden, but also thank you for just coming and enjoying the fuckery and the goofery and just the silly shit with us. We love to just in our weeks and begin our new weeks with just dumb shit.
dum
Um,
dum.
all praises go to God and Fug Al. Right on. Put that on a t-shirt. Put that on a t-shirt face. Put that on a t-shirt. Um, because that is hilarious. Um, but yeah, man. Salute to all of the pod squatters. Salute to all of the replay people. Please, 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 definitely share the video. Share the video.
Like it,
Share the video.
share it.
Like, comment even after the fact. If you didn't comment in the chat and you watch from the clouds at any point, come back, comment, give us your opinion, give us your take. All of that helps us to get out to more viewers and more listeners, man, and just continue to grow the pod squad. We really got a dope community that we got here so far, coming from just all walks of life, and we love it, man. We love y'all. Peace as always, man. Thank you to Last Call for coming through. Defrauding Charlotte, as Nikki Proctor Walden. Um, Ankh, thank you. Let me see your transcript. Let me make sure I don't miss nobody that came through from the fam. Darnell, the OG queen. Her and Honeybee are the queens of the pod. They've probably been rocking with us. Probably longer than about anybody that ain't in our actual biological family. So definitely,
Forever,
definitely
forever,
salute to
ever.
her. Salute to Identity with Hair for swinging through. Definitely dropping some great jokes in the chat and just building with us. And even though I didn't get all of them because I'm slow, but that's all right because that's why we got y'all smart people. Peace to Queen Larry in real life. For gracing the chat. Peace to Buffalo 716 as well. That's Larry's other channel. Please make sure y'all go support Buffalo 716 Face. Buffalo 716 is a channel I definitely know that you would enjoy. It's definitely right up your alley with your favorite pastime. So definitely catch that out. Check that out. Everybody check that out. It's just a dope content. Peace to Miss VSN CO9. She has a dope channel as well. She be talking about the Royals. She be talking about just current event life topics. Just really good. Just that wisdom, you know what I mean, that we all need. So definitely check her out as well. And peace to her for coming through the chat this evening. If I missed anybody else, it's because the chat won't let me go back up that far. So please blame the head and not the heart, and also blame StreamYard for not letting me go back up that far in the comments. Otherwise, man. Oh yes, yes. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you to King David Ellis Sr., aka 32 from Team 32, and a go-go legend. Definitely shout out to him for inspiring and creating the soundtrack that definitely when we were young lads, that definitely led to a lot of epic evenings. So yeah, salute to him, man. Just thank everybody, man. And our random video of the night that we going out to tonight, guys, it's called Ring Girls Got Hands Too, man. Love y'all. Peace. Start your week off on the right note, man. If you do nothing else this week, man, look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what is it that you need to be okay if you're not okay? And then absolutely do that. If you need support, reach out to somebody. If it's just you need some self-care time to go do something that means something really important to you, go do that. If it means a complete life shift where you have to make a lifestyle change to actually suit and perpetuate your own happiness, man, do that shit, man. This is a week of joy, so please chase it this week, man. As always, I have been Tears, 1/3 of the partners, and I've been along with
the other third of the partners. And you know, I'm gonna do that shit this week. I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna do that shit this week, and I'm gonna feel right about it.
I'm
I'm
saying,
along
man, you
with
sitting there on the
also
couch
dramatic pause.
anyway. Do that shit.
But along with after my dramatic rant, we got a dramatic pause, and we're gonna pass it right on over.
Face in the place. Love y'all. Thank you for coming.
Archery clothing, y'all. Archery clothing.
We do not advocate that, but yes, we do advocate archeryclothing.com. Do not rob a bank, defraud, charlatans. The Pod Squad, we just starting to build a building fund, but I don't think we got bail money on deck just yet, player. So go ahead, hold off on that. But still, you know, shoot for the moon. You'll land among the stars. So maybe, you know, maybe go manage a bank or own a bank instead of robbing it. But you know, yeah, peace to the kings, queens, and everybody else, man. Love y'all. And ring girls. Ring girls do have hands too, I guess now. See y'all next week, y'all. Love.
See ya.
Just
Cherry Bomb
ring
versus
girls,
Hot
they
Wheels.
both talk shit. They were supposed to fight last time. She got
Who
hurt.
picked their name?
Who do you think's gonna win this one?
Who the
I
fuck
think
picked their
Cherry
name?
Bomb. I told you they're gonna go right at each other. Oh my goodness! I told you this was gonna happen. This is bad blood. Bad.
Oh, you falling. You slipping. You falling.
I knew this fight was gonna happen. Cherry Bomb.
That bitch name is Cherry Bomb versus Hot Wheels.
All I'm gonna say is this, man. All I'm gonna say is this.
I'm gonna canvas the crowd
Hold
on
on.
their feet. This is awesome.
Hot Wheels. I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna literally. I ain't gonna say nothing else. We're gonna be out. But it's ironic to me that this is a ring car girl named Hot Wheels who has a flat chest. That is just throwing me the fuck off. I don't understand. I thought ring car girls usually. Okay. Okay.
Got it, I think. I don't think there's gonna be any letdown. Oh, these girls are just throwing haymakers at each other. Love it. Right. Good right. Oh, good right. I don't even know
Your
who's
names sound
throwing the
like
rights. They're both throwing
like
them.
bar
That's right.
drinks.
What's the other girl name?
Cherry Bomb.
What's
Hot
the little
Wheels,
short
Cherry
one
Bomb.
name? So Cherry Bomb is bombing the shit out of her though.
Like a
Cherry Bomb is bombing the shit out of her.
Jaeger Bomb. That's what she more look like a goddamn Jaeger Bomb. Taller
Haymakers
as
to
she
the
is.
face. Cherry Bomb's got a little blood. Oh, good left.
Goodness.
This is off.
Goodness.
There's been no pause in this good right from Cherry Bomb. Running out a little gas when you throw nonstop punches for 3 minutes.
I'm gonna block
What's the
this
joke
punch
there?
with
Cherry
my
Bomb
face.
Look, I'm gonna keep going.
Straight, yeah. Really?
I'm gonna block this punch with my face.
That hurt her.
Headbutt a fist. Headbutt a fist.
Just running right into it.
Oh, good left.
Headbutt a fist. Headbutt a fist.
Oh, she's getting redder.
That round felt like it was 10
Cherry
minutes
Bomb
long.
is making Hot Wheels redder, which is cool because you know
That was one of the
red
greatest
cars are
rounds
cool.
in history.
I wish they didn't end up the time. They were both just swinging. They were both hurt.
They should have just let him
She just take
punch
to
until
that
he couldn't
little
punch no
ass
more.
that she had.
What a
And then
round. I don't know who
Yeah.
won it. Started with Cherry Bomb getting knocked down, ended with Hub.
I brought my kids to the fight.
Yeah, I don't know what is going on.
Cherry Bomb had her eyes closed throwing punches. She doesn't care.
Gotti. This is Ward Gotti. This is incredible. Holy
These
shit.
are the slow
My favorite
things.
ring girl. Nothing.
Team Top.
They had nothing left and they were still throwing.
They're going to talk about that round like it was Gotti Ward.
Oh, how do they have any energy for the third? It looks like
I like to give a shout out to the sign girl.
I think Hot
To the
Wheels
who?
is winning right now.
I like to give a shout out to the girl with the round that's showing the rounds. The sign.
Boy, you a fool.
Cherry bomb.
You are damn.
Cherry bomb's throwing punches.
She did that job great.
She's eating and throwing. They both are.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired of punching.
Cherry bomb is taking control a little bit with the little left.
I'm gonna I'm just gonna slap you in the face.
I don't mean no harm, yo. I can't end with this. I cannot end with this. I'm sorry. I can't end with it. Everybody sit here and watch these white girls beat the hell out of each other for another 5 minutes. That ain't how I'm talking about week, man. We're gonna start our week on another note, man. Tomorrow, yo, when y'all trying to go get fresh and you thinking about, you about to go to work and whatnot, man. I actually do have a video that we're gonna roll out too that's gonna hopefully help y'all to, make it a little easier on y'all to decide exactly what you're gonna wear tomorrow. So I'm gonna let the choir sing.
Coordinate.
Yes, you definitely gotta coordinate. That's always a must. I'm hoping that hold up. Let me click that. Let me bang that like that. Let me do that like that. I need to share that. And then we're gonna put that there. And then I'm gonna put this in. All right, here we go. All right. No, why do I keep hitting that fucking button? See, that's why I'm fucking up. All right. Tomorrow morning, y'all, when you don't know what to wear and you ain't really quite sure what you need to wear to work tomorrow, man, this is what I want y'all to say. And peace out, y'all. Love y'all. See y'all next week.
I'm gonna roll up now.
Yo.
I can hear her, but I can't hear it.
Hold on, can you hear it?
I can hear it, but I can't really.
Okay, hold on. All right. I see what I got to do real quick. Hold up. All right, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna actually stop that.
It looked like they were getting it in too.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, while he figured that out,
nobody fucking with me in these streets.
Why they name that girl Cherry Bomb?
She was dropping little itty bitty cherry bombs.
It's like every time she got bombed in the face, her face turned cherry.
He was eating and throwing.
Man, they named the other one Hot Wheels.
Shit.
Oh man, I just got happy because it said Hot Wheels.
But I don't want to buy the shame.
Damn Hot Wheels, tomorrow morning when you wake up and you getting ready for work, this what y'all need to be.
What drawers should I wear today? Oh, what drawers should I wear today?
Why the hell is that echo? Hold on, I'm gonna figure this shit out. Oh, I know why. Hold up. All right, here we go.
Whoa!
What
drawers? That's the first thing you should think about, though. You got to put your drawers on first. You know what I'm saying? Before you put on anything else. But not. You don't want to wear nothing too tight. You don't want to wear nothing too tight.
Should I wear my granny panties or should I wear a thong? What drawers should I wear today? What drawers should I wear today?